I'm starting to believe, if what everybody says is true, that these Black Widows, there's not meant to be two, there's only meant to be one. I'm starting to believe that the fight that I have ahead of me today might be impossible. So we think, Scotty. Lisa and Gara at least were saying that there's only meant to be one. We don't know if it's a war mode thing or not, and I don't want to look it up, so I suppose we just go in there and we try it. If I can pull them apart, I'm doing them one by one. I don't care what anybody accuses me of. I aren't fighting two war mode Black Widows at once. Scotty, Bybee, Gara, Mazak, welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm nervous about this. You've seen me fight Black Widows before. The first time I killed one, it took me 2 weeks of preparation. And I have not killed a Black Widow unless I really wanted to. Like, not fought anything, you know what I mean? Fight both at once. I'd like to see you try, Gara. Lisa, welcome to the stream as well. This will be interesting. I just hope I can pull them apart. That's the most important thing for me. Oh, welcome to the stream, everybody. Good morning. I suppose what I need is... I suppose one saving grace today is that I have, thanks to the sheer bloat of content, I now have the option to reload saves for major boss encounters. This might not be a boss, but I think a Black Widow should be considered a major encounter. Deal? 2 Black Widows, definitely. It's a Doomhaus rule. I don't usually reload saves for anything, but the playthrough's not going to end if I keep fighting all these bosses with single attempts and straight line stuff. So if I allow myself to reload saves for major encounters, it is perfectly understandable that 2 Black Widows count as a major boss encounter, right? So then, welcome to the stream. Good morning. I'm nervous, so then it's double Black Widow day. Right, I've got absolutely shitloads of muscle sprouts. So one thing we're going to do early is I'm going to nip and grab as many heal supplies as possible, maybe 30 of each. So that's clay, mite fuzz, stone, algae, sprigs, and clover, which should be pretty quick because it's all close by, but it'll allow me to warm up slightly because it's a big combat day. If I can kill these 2 Black Widows, it will give me access to the corner of the wasp bin I haven't been in yet, and I will be able to get whatever's in there, which I think there is a molar, and then that's everything looted. Cats, welcome to the stream. Did they finally remove the update spoiler image thing on the start screen? I didn't actually look, Cats. I've been desperately not paying attention to it, but I doubt they did. It takes a little while to show up, so maybe not. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I felt awful yesterday. I had to cut our play session short, like I'd struggled to walk and everything. Same back issues as yesterday. I don't require any sympathy, it's fine. But I had a little bit of time where I needed to focus on something other than how uncomfortable I was, so I reorganised the living room. Lisa spotted it already. There is a coffee table, and there is this. Excuse the frame rate while it loads everything in. This is the pupa leather couch I was working on yesterday. You can even see the pupa hide, look. But it allows Max to relax. Tell me this isn't fully cosy. So everything now in here is Cozy 5. Everywhere inside this building. Which is good, because that's what I need for something I noticed yesterday. So we have the pupa leather couch. We have... I moved the armchairs to a side slightly. We've also got the coffee table with a little Doomhaus logo on it, look.
Gonna have a look around.
That's 1-to-1 with the Doomhaus logo, I'm sure you all agree. We've got a little Mindrate statue by the fire. He looks kind of stressed. I think it's probably because he's stood by the fire. I moved some stuff around. I got rid of like the plushies and everything. We'll think of something for those. A nice little green and orange. Ooh. Hot tub still where it was. We've still got Eric's thing. We've got a turkey doomer on the table. That's the one that I kept. And 2 Sothan chairs. Sothan, which one of these is the Sothan chair? Left or right? Let's go with the right one. Max's bag sticks through it. Don't ask. The shelf I still need to put something on, but I made... the petal bed. How amazing is this thing? We've got Tully sit there as well. These things I made too. I need a Black Widow fang of all things to make the dressing table. I got a bit of furniture here. You can actually use these, look. As you know, I'm extremely far right wing, so the answer should be obvious. Good old South then. So the left one then, right? Yeah, so I've got a load of chests, look. I've got storage space everywhere. But I kind of don't, like, because obviously the dressing room is where I'm got all my armour pieces and stuff. I like this as just being for coziness and sleeping. Because if you sleep in this bed, you get a huge buff to damage done, I think. Or stamina or exhaustion or something like that. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. Stop saying plushy, it sounds pervy. Oh yeah, there is also, this is rancid, there is a toenail chandelier. So I now have a chandelier made out of... Sothan, you like feet, right? Fucking grim. But it looks nice, actually. If you don't look at what it's actually made of, it kind of works, I think. What else is there? I think that's it. Is that it? I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. I do have the pieces for the to make the fireplace a bit better, but I actually prefer it sat back like that. I think it looks better sat back than if it was like shoved forward somewhat. Know what I mean? Alright, so I also changed the UI a little bit. I thought we'd go for a nice orange colour. I'm sure everyone here, at least 100% of you, are in favour. That's it. And then this is my favourite piece, I think. I think that's a wolf spider. Or it's meant to be a wolf spider. Lamp made out of wasp hive. Nice, right? I'll carry on. Good morning. I'd live there. There's a tooth on top of the bed. Is there a tooth on top of the bed? Oh, yeah. Little, I didn't even notice that, Lisa. You got a good eye. So yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much what I've worked on overnight while I was trying to distract myself from a bad back. I think it's pretty good. I'll carry on. Good morning. I'd live there as well. I was thinking about this. At what point is Max's life better now than it was before he was abducted? Trim, welcome to the stream as well. Trim and Trimette still waiting for the go time. Trimette is pregnant and it's due yesterday. Trim! Ah, I'm excited for him. Alright, let's make some heals. First job. I think I had some charcoal ash cooking. I did. Charcoal ash also has a new icon, look. Don't know why. So, I have been collecting muscle sprouts, look, while we've been playing, but not actually making the heals, because I did all of yesterday without using a single smoothie. So I think we make at least 30 of each of these. So I'm gonna need 30-ish clay, 15 mite fuzz. So I'm gonna quickly nip out and get all the stuff I need to make a shitload of heals. First job, I need 30 algae. Tell her about she's beautiful and amazing. I'm sure she wouldn't buy it right now. Not that she, you know what I mean by that. That almost sounded like it was incredibly insulting. You know what I mean. Right, algae 8. I wish there was like, because there's now mutations where you can get more loot from animals that you loot. I wish there was one where you could collect more stuff like this, so I could get double. I saw a picture of it the other day, and it is true. The most human a person can be, right? 22. Whoa, 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 whoa. Deep breaths, Max. Let's not die this early. 30 algae. There's 30. Right, 30 sprigs, 30 clover. And we can live happily ever after. I actually don't know what trinket I've got on. Sarah's charm, maybe? Yeah, we're good. What's spec on that too? Okay, so I'm loot tons of shit from enemies spec. I need sprigs and mite fuzz. I should be able to go through here and grab some mite fuzz. I've got 16, so I only need 14 of that. Satan, good afternoon. Black Widow killing day today. Fuck off mosquitoes. Actually, it's a lot easier to fight mosquitoes now. Because if you perfect block a mosquito, look, they fall to the floor. Oh yeah, I've started wearing this shield. Because I noticed this shield has a spell effect. It has an effect on it where it lowers the enemy's defenses or something like that. So I think for a poison build, it's probably the way. Because now I can put... Look, I'm putting 5 debuffs on stuff. There's so many debuffs, I can't even tell what they all do. Goodbye. Everything just gets shit on. Again, I'm going to try and use as little heals as I possibly can. Satan, how I would do it. Oh, Mindrat's trapped in a web. I've seen Chrisman watch a load of videos that look similar to this, but I think I'm going to do the right thing. There you go, Mindrat, be free. I promise I will eat you later on when I value my own life over yours. Ooh, what was that sound? What is that sound? Do you hear it? Something like really high pitched, like trilling sound. Oh, I know what it was. It was one of the fucking wasp drones up there. I knew I was familiar with it, but not familiar with it here. Oh, I've got to go in the wasp bin today. I've got to fight Black Widows and everything. I don't even know what spec I'm going to use in there. Am I right in remembering that the Black Widow is immune to poison? Actually, I'll go find out. Because I've been loving this poison build so much. I'd really like to use it on the Widow, especially because I've got it leveled up so much. But that would mean I'm going in with medium armour, which is not what I'm most comfortable wearing. Right, 25. 5 more sprigs. So that's sprigs and... or it will be if I can find another one. Sprigs and algae done. Where to save my fellow McCoy. They've all got very English-sounding names. Must be on the east coast of the US, this. Right, 2 more sprigs. Have I had Spriggy Smalls as a stream title? I don't think I have.
Drone baby drone, Discur Inferno.
Drone. She's actually just texted me. She's gone to the fine city of Hull today to get tattoo work done. She took today off after this as well as yesterday for some tattoo work, and apparently the accent is already driving her crazy. You can't have Spriggy Smalls, it's too close. Yeah, I know, but you've got to get one everybody will get, Gwynblade, you know? Which I know is definitely not a principle you stick to. Hello, what was that? Grounded, do you care to explain yourself? Now, I've been in my fair share of gardens, and I'm not quite sure this is accurate. Far be it from me to promote Denmark. It would have to be, for that joke to work, Gwynblade, it would have to be a game where I was, like, not full size and focused on things being cosy with a group of Danish people around. And it you know? It was West Virginia and Kentucky in the Appalachians. Did we actually work that out in this game? Or is that where them families are from? I can't remember if we actually spoke about where this place might be.
Tastes good.
Gwynblade, big Denmark fan. Actually, that's probably true. Curse it for being a nice place. Ruining all our jokes. Right, 30 clay, then it is 15 mite fuzz and some pebbles, and then we're done. That should be all the heals I need. Then we'll start prepping for what else I needed. Head to the widows. Gwynblade, disgusting. He works for the police. Wait, you could have taken the fucking mug, Gwynblade. If that other one never gets to cats, you can take it. Post it at your local... the nearest post office. Right, 30 clay. What next? What did I say was next? Oh, mites. Mites should be over in this direction. Let's just beat them all to death with this. I think I need to head towards the wall here. And then south. I'm actually missing... if I can't get 15 here, I'll get them somewhere else. I'm not taking depleted uranium anywhere. Right, I need Rascal Rogue and Dissection Expert equipped. Because that means that I get more from a corpse. More resources from a corpse. And maybe if I don't kill these things on the first attack... See, look, I just got 2. I might get lucky here, actually. I don't feel like I've ever seen Rascal Rogue proc. Oh, there it did, look. Got 1 mite fuzz there. Or did I just loot one? I think I might have looted one. Rascal Rogue is meant to proc on a hit. So I could, like, take a mite fuzz while it's active. Like, while the fight's ongoing, I could, like, take a... like, steal resources from a corpse before it's a corpse. Loot their body before they're dead. That's where the Hatfield-McCoy feud was. The game is probably Texas, though. I don't remember the reason. I think we talked about it being quite far south, didn't we? Based on the sun.
Let's see what's around here.
Killed by a mite. Oh, God. It's an awful way to go. There should be some mites up here, actually. I hate opening my post box, but I got to check if I missed the postie. It's not a big package, like it's mug size. Surprisingly. So hopefully it shouldn't be too difficult to get your hands on. Hello, little nerds. Please don't attack me like that. Right, just some rocks now. Yeah, it should be something that can be delivered to a house comfortably enough. Gwynblade, you're obsessed. Right, then 30 rocks and we're good. I actually don't know where... I know there's some around the oak tree, but I don't know where else I can get just rocks from. Don't aggro the stink bug. I think they've moved the stink bug's position now, because it always used to get stuck. I know there's some rocks over by the trowel. It's not a... Imagine if that was true. These mugs are huge. Yeah, it's perfectly average. Leave me alone. There's the rocks. I have to fight that bombardier beetle down there, though. Let's just fill this hole full of rocks. Or a washing machine, just because, I don't know, for my keyboard or something. Where else are you going to put your keyboard? I'd have stuck up for you if I was there that day, cats. As somebody that regularly takes all the keys off his keyboard and puts them in a bowl of hot water and washing up liquid. I say regularly, I've done it twice. in the, what, 9 years I've had this keyboard. Can I get this? There it goes. It definitely propped them. Why can't you eat rice pudding at your desk with a spoon instead of your fingers? Spoons are like chopsticks, Gwynblade. They're not actually designed to be good for eating food with, so I refuse to learn. Like driving, I just improvise. Nugget, welcome to the stream. How many rocks am I up to now? I'm going into the hole in a second to collect some more. Oh, I'm at 27. Okay, fuck this, I'm going back. Right, that's everything I need. I think. Back to the base, and we'll make these heals, and then I'll start putting together my Black Widow killing gear set. I need to drink this coffee as well. Sothan, you're in charge of making sure I drink this coffee. I need everybody, by the way, at regular intervals also to type the 28 news emote in Discord. I was there. I said it, the second I said it, Trim appeared. Okay, call off the dogs. Don't type 28 news a whole bunch in Discord. They are chopsticks. The round fat thing goes near your palm. Fuck. Been here the whole time just ignoring you. I was hoping you'd gone so I could talk about you behind your back. Isn't that what the internet's for? Busy what? And it's, yeah, Trim was telling us earlier that because Trimette's about to go into labour, due any moment, is not starting anything major, obviously, because you might end up leaving the house in 5 minutes. So he's fired up a quick Skyrim save. Right, that is everything deposited, so I should be able to make 30 of these. 30, did I say 30? Yeah, 30. Ooh, and 30 of these. So now I sit here with 60 fuzz on the rocks and 70 green machines. I'm going to take out Liquid Rage as well. Not to use as heals, obviously. What do these do? Don't want workers' comp, do I? Don't like how much Muscle Sprout looks like a little knacker. It does a bit, yeah. It's I think it's the veins and the luminous pink exterior, Gwynblade. What arrows was I ever using for the... Right. Last time I was comfortably killing widows, I was using the Pinchwhacker, right? What level is that at? 8. I now have this trinket too. It's got block strength on it, so I might revert to using that. I was also... You know what's good to do while waiting for labour? Crack. Talk about me behind my back to my face. I might take out the Shinobi Sneeze stuff because it's like vanishing powdering. Wow, what was the trinket that heals me too? That one, parry heal. I take more damage, but I also heal myself quite on every parry. If I'm good, which I'm not, that might come in handy. She's immune to everything. Maybe I take the Prod Smacker out for the stun, possibly. All that's missing is a bit of Biro. Little Frenchman's moustache. I just really hope I don't have to fight two. I'm going to a new area, so I might take some grenades as well. I'll take Thor's Pendant, just in case I end up just needing a bit more stats. I don't know if she's immune to poison. Alright, let's go over there. Today, boys and girls, you find me attempting to fight 2 Black Widows, potentially at the same time. Trim, I might have cracked the code. Wasn't there local elections in the UK? I heard not so many voted for Labour. Cats, I'm doing this for you. I apologise. Do I want to make a Black Ox burger? Could I afford to make a Black Ox burger really quick? I can. I can afford to make a few. I swear most have been green. Most what have been green, Mazak? Most new people in the Discord. That is true. It's been true for most of this year, although we've got some key oranges. Please leave Trim's back alone. He got that tattoo when he was young and impressionable. Right, let's sleep. I'm going to actually sleep. Oh, I just thought. If I'm quick with this... Almost local elections have been green. Which is the widow? Is that it? You? Yeah, it is. Alright. I'll do that when I get back. So this is... I'm going to try and force as many buffs as possible here. Because I can reload saves now, which is handy. So if I go into the new bedroom, look, and I sleep until morning... Let's just stack as many buffs as we possibly can. So now well, I'll go eat real quick. I shouldn't have eaten that steak, should I, towards the end of yesterday.
That was refreshing.
I'll drink up. I'll eat up. Should have eaten that one. That's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Actually, put that away, that out. Grab my Black Ox burger. Is it still cooking? How is it still cooking? Okay, I just couldn't grab it. Black Ops burger. So now I should have, after sleeping in a comfy 5 area, comfy hunger and healing. I also have comfy defense, which gives me a defensive bonus. Then I'm going to grab the Black Ox buff. Not Black Ox, sorry. Black Widow buff. My spec is correct, I believe. And then I should have everything I need to go in there and at least save in front and see what I can do with this setup. So I've got a shitload of... I've got like 15 minutes to pull it. I'm going to go in with, I think, the block strength mutation. I'm going to go poison build. But I'm here to survive, aren't I? The Mithridatism or whatever doesn't make me immune to the poison from these things. So I think it's worthless. But I can't remember... Oh, let's just go over there. Let's see what I can do. If I'm allowed to reload saves after a death on these major fights, then we can tweak the build and I can just keep having attempts without losing anything. Which isn't something I would usually do, but because of the sheer amount of time they're adding content and because I'm playing it on war mode without looking anything up, there is a very real possibility that I'll be constantly playing this game. And every new update will extend it by long enough for the next update to come out and I'll just be daisy-chaining Grounded forever. Which technically isn't a bad thing. I can think of worse games to be playing for the rest of my life. Right, so, I also need to work out a battle sort of build. If I go Widow Dagger on there, heals are 3 and 4, bandages on 8. What else would I need to resort to? Maybe the Shinobi Sneeze bullshit. I don't think I'll be needing to do anything at range, so maybe that's good enough. You struggling to find a game that you enjoy playing at the moment? There's nothing worse, right? I think as people that enjoy video games, we live for that game where we said it before, right, Trim, where you wake up at like an hour before work just so you can sneak some time in on it. And you never stop thinking about it. That's the dream, that. But other than Jalopy, I don't think there is a universal game like that, right? Go out and play in nature. It's the same as everything, right? If you've got a hobby, you want your hobby to be so exciting that you can't... Yeah, go out and play in nature in Minecraft. I'd rather play in traffic. I do like this, but I can't fuck around too much. Like all this shit. So I've got a debuff that's wearing down and I want to make the most of it. So if I just run in here super quick. Set respawn point. Go, Max, go, go, go. My talents aren't necessarily set up, but I can't think what else I need. I might just go big 5. I've never done this fight in light armour, for the record. Yeah, just pick up alcoholism. You'll be able to spend plenty of time in nature. I'm going to actually need a bow, aren't I, to pull this thing. Avoid those ticks. Right, this is the fucking issue. Double Black Widows. I am just praying I can pull them one at a time. Okay, mutations. I'll put that thing on later because I don't really need drops from this. I just need them dead. If I go for the big 5, is there anything new that I could get? That Shocking Dismissal might actually be better than Coup de Grace for this. Corporate Kickback. Damage Reflect. Electrifying your sensations have pushed your taste receptors to their limits, igniting a cascade of static shocks. Blocking enemy attacks enables your own attacks to steal health. Corporate Kickback might actually be useful. If I use Corporate Kickback and a Compliance Badge for the first attempt, then I should be able to steal a lot of health. Speaking of alcoholism, I feel like I'm lagging as in literally lagging, or just attention span. Let me pull some of these little Black Widows first, because I need them cleared out before I go. That should be one pulled. I can barely fucking see. Good. Okay, I can pull the Widowlings without pulling the big one. Good. I'm going to keep saving because I need my clean save at the start. Whew! Can't believe this game promotes the force feeding of geese. Coup de foie gras, yeah, it's disgusting. You're literally lagging. Fucking get a double Black Widow, Mazak, and not only a double Black Widow, according to Gara and Lisa, their versions of the game didn't have 2, they had 1. So either it's a difficulty thing, or I've got a fucked version of the... Whew. I think for the first time in a couple of decades I had a fighter jet flying above in low altitude. I remember it being frequent in the 80s and 90s, but recently it's been never. I honestly got quite startled not being able to quickly identify the noise. You know, that's kind of true. I can't honestly think of many times we've had it recently here. You still see it, but it used to be a lot more prominent, it feels like. I can't fucking see these Widowlings. There's 3 of the bastards. Okay, just let the poison do the work. Used to be really common around these parts. Okay, right, they're all dead. I think. Yes. Right, this fight is going to have to be in the dark, so I now have a clean save. Please, please, can I pull just one at a time? Okay, I did. Right, attempt 1. She's immune to poison. Okay, quick reminder to have your fucking hot bars set up correctly. It's just a really fast Chinese hot air balloon. Of course, it's a Black Widow Stubbler. I know, I never doubted that it's a she. Chris, man, I've been killed.
One of my favourite songs is Black Widow of La Porte by John 5. Also high and get shit on?
What do you mean high and get shit on, Chris, man, you big sexy bitch? I'm sorry, right now fighting for my life. Chris, man, welcome to the street. Thank you for the 36 months, Chris, man, you big, generous, sexy bitch. Alright, I don't like doing this, but for the sake of making sure that we actually get to play a different game this year, I'm going to make sure I reload saves. Thank you, Chris, man. How are we this morning, you big, beautiful bitch? Are you well, my love? That was brutal, Lisa, yeah. Saw the red arrows the other day. They flew over here because the weather's so shit. I can't imagine the red arrows not being a common sight for people. Like, we see them, not loads, but they're living near Lincolnshire. They're certainly not an alien thing to see. Chris, man, I've got to fight 2 Black Widows today, and I'm not looking forward to it. By the time you finish, it'll have a huge DLC that you'll have to play. That's exactly what happened this week, Chris, or last week. 2 DLCs dropped at the same time and extended the playthrough by a month. So now I have a rule in place where I can reload saves for major encounters, and this constitutes a major encounter for me. There's no internet yesterday and the previous night, so I'm glad it's back. Went over my mobile hotspot limit while waiting, so waiting to get yelled at this morning. What, from work? Alright, wish me luck. She's immune to poison. Nice to know they can still kick my head in. Alright, not got poisoned yet. Ow, poisoned. Shit, the damage. Okay, this feels a bit more manageable. I might just be used to fighting spiders. Why does it feel like her attack pattern's slower than I'm used to? Fuck me, she started attacking really fast then. Thank you for the sub, Chris, man. Oh! Ooh, fuck me. Alright, this is going to take some work. That's 2 deaths already. How do you decimate a person?
She said she missed me. Normally that would be good thing, except I can see she is reloading.
Reloading was your thing. This guy. Santa, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. How do you decimate a person? Judging off the board game I played the other night, you roll a 1.
What the what? It's a Black Widow!
Thanks, Max. I forgot to consume this.
Damn, give
And
me
this.
a plate of this.
This. And this. Alright, my parries should be healing me at this point, so wish me luck. Maybe I don't need to be using this weapon, but I think the bleed is actually happening. Yeah, that was a much better attempt. Oh, from your mother. Oh, she owns the mobile plan you have, I see. So did it go down for her too? Fuck, I ate all of those. Can you tell me if I'm healing on parries? Am I healing even slightly when I parry? Doesn't feel like much anymore though. I wish I could see. Can't see any better like this, can I? No. Jesus! At least I can fight them one by one. You don't live together. Yeah, I just wondered if you were just, like, sharing a plan or something. Fuck, this is tight. If I can beat these, then we're good. Yeah, I just got to keep the shield up, like you said. And the only reason I drop it is for... Let me actually just try. I'm benefiting from the fast attack speed, but if I maybe use the prod smacker, I might be able to get that stun. So let me switch back to this. Did I eat and drink everything I needed to? Yeah. So let me save. I'm wondering, though, if I'm better off with higher block strength. Did I take the liquid rage, too? I don't know if I did. Let me just take another one just to be safe. Yeah, I am Scotty, yeah. Shit, I didn't get the right weapon back out. Okay, we'll do it with the... I guess it's hard for you guys to tell whether I actually do have the shield up, right? I know, right, Scotty? I wouldn't usually do it, but... I'm concerned that this playthrough lasts too long. Or that I'm not fucking strong enough. Because I have to be real, there is probably some things where I'm just not good enough at video games to pull it through. So instead of... I feel like I got quite far though. But I think that mixer was kind of... There's the stun. Is that the corporate kickback stun? Okay, one down. I shouldn't have fucking looted that then. Alright, nice. Got one. Let me eat this for the health boost.
Rub time.
Okay. I might actually tinker with my spec ever so slightly.
This is not a drill.
Once the poison's worn off. Seems unlikely there would be unsurmountable enemies. You've been playing the game for over 100 hours. Surely your character has the requisite stats. It does, Harry. 100%. Harry, welcome to the stream as well. What I was saying is I was somewhat being humble and admitting that there might just be enemies that I can't beat because I'm not good enough at video games. Wonder what else you could do to make it less tedious. It's 100% not tedious, Chrisman, I will say. I adore this game, and I would play it forever, but I have... obviously, I've got games to be playing. It's brilliant. The only reason it's this long, it wouldn't be this long for a normal person, but I am not Googling on the hardest difficulty with no experience, and I, up until this point, not reloading saves. So the only reason it's been this long is because of me and my choices. You're baiting one so you don't fight more than one. I'm assuming that's because it's hard mode. Yes, it's the hardest. It's called War mode, Chrisman. It's fucking nasty. We're not quite sure whether I'm supposed to have this many Black Widows. Oh, I know, I just wanted to hear that from the horse's mouth. You won't find anybody on the internet more willing to admit they're not very good at video games than me. Alright, second attempt. Prod whacker this time. Maybe I can get the stun from this weapon. There it is. Look. Interrupts your attack pattern. But it is significantly slower. Remind me not to loot it until I put the right spec on. There's the stun look. There's no damage though. Woo! Striker, welcome to the stream. I'm going to be careful not to read that, just in case it's some information about what's changed, as always, because you're one of the serial spoilers. I've not looked at the stats or anything, so... If it's anything... Fuck, I should have read chat. I just hit Shinobi sneeze instead. Is it anything, Striker, to do with what might have come out in the patch or what might have changed? Because if so, then Bybeat's right. It is, yeah? Blind is blind, yeah. If I don't know about the update, I actually feel like the... If it was no story spoilers or anything, then everybody that comes in and helps would be fine. This is not optimal. I feel like the dagger was better. Reminds you of the stun gun on 7. 7 was, right? I read so much chat during that. Yeah, that's not the option, I don't think, the pinch whacker. It was at first. Stun baton on 7. On what 7? What? I figured you'd be using the light bulb looking one that you got later on. Oh, that's a two-hander though, so than that. So I would have no shield and I'd just get absolutely shit on. 7 days? I thought you meant, in my mind, it was Resident Evil 7 you were talking about, Mazza. Alright, I think we go back to the dagger. So if I put that back on 1. Okay, I think I've lost my buff though, that's the only issue. Let's do it. Okay, we're 50% of the way there though, so that's good. I would have lost all of my progress if I wasn't reloading saves. I don't know if I feel good about reloading saves, you know. I just have to do it for the good of the channel, right? The attack speed's so good. I see what you mean, Mazak, though, about 7 days. When I think of them stun bats, I think of Koala. When they first came out, she was the only one that specced into them, and it was ludicrous. Wow! Welcome to the stream, everybody that's arrived, huh?
I don't feel so good.
And... Okay. Absolutely shit on. Jesus, these things are brutal. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch specs slightly. I'm going to take Corporate Kickback off. I'm going to put on Dissection Expert, which gives me more loot per corpse, shall we say. The stun is a nice mechanic. It gives you time to heal. She seemed stunned for a good 2 seconds. Yeah, I just don't think... I think I prefer control over the randomness of the stun, if that makes sense. The little stun thing reminded me of the stun baton on 7 days. It looks cool and stuns, but doesn't do any damage. Yeah, it's supposed to be for a knockback, right? For the good of this, to quote you yesterday, low tier channel you'd give away for free. Yes. If anybody wants it. You are killing it here, man, literally. What, you mean the boss? Yeah, I was doing not bad there. I've definitely had worse attempts on these things. Right, can I get multiple Black Widow fangs from this? I got 3. I got 1 for the first kill, then I put this talent on and got 3 for the second. Woo! In the 7 days. I guess it'll be... I just got a Black Widow fang from the little ones too. Pretty good.
Turns out the Black Widow of Larport was in the late 1800s and early 1900s, a woman by the name of Belle Gunness, a Norwegian immigrant born Brunhild Paulsdatter Storset, quietly terrorized Chicago and Larport, Indiana. It is now thought Gunness may have been responsible for the deaths of up to 40 people. Wow.
The Black Widow of LaPorte. That's a sexy word. That's a name, though, right? There's something about that. I'm not in well, I might be in LaPorte. Just in case I remember. Also, just in case I'm misremembering, Black Widows are the ones where if you get hit by a Black Widow, you can like lose your hand. I think you can die. It's not uncommon, right? It's like Minotaurs and Myrmidons Player's Handle with them stickers, them glow-in-the-dark stickers. Ugh, I miss the 90s. Right, come here, you. Beautiful. Just Laporte. Turn on your light. Laporte in my trousers. Gwynblade. You know what's the best thing to do in Laporte, Indiana? Leave. Black Widows and brown recluses, fuck 'em both. True. Do we go for the... You get like special bug parts, don't you? Let's get the special bug parts while we're here. Can't see a fucking thing, though. Right, there's Black Widowlings that have come out, if I recall, yeah. Spread the poison around, spread the poison around. You can poison the little ones, but not the big ones. And with that said, I have looted everything possible from the undershed. Did I get anything from this? Nothing. I did. A black ox horn and some... Whittle... Is that a trinket? Whittle Widowling, an unusual piece of Black Widow that seems to call for its children. Widowling Wrangler. Oh, wait, so if I had that on, and... Where's the Mongenes one? Is it this one? So that summons spiders. The trinket summons spiders. Yeah, I'm going to get him ready, Mazak, just in case. Laporte, the E is silent. Yeah, we're just trying to work it out. Yeah, I would do too. Makes it sound like a pet thing. It actually is so then. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm just wondering, if I had... Hang on a minute. If I had that applied, and this trinket, and Chrisman, I could potentially have 2 sets of spiders and the Mant fighting for me. Hunter class? Anybody? I want to go test that. Let's go test that. I did it though! The 2 Black Widows in the corner have been defeated. That is everything, right? Because I don't want to fight them again in the future. What are you? Another Black Ox horn, I'll take it. If I could get Chrisman and the spiders, and 2 sets of spiders. These will be Black Widows as well though, so they'll do the damage. That's everything I've got from this interior now, except for...
That was refreshing.
The Queen. This is a certified convince others to do everything for you moment. I mean, I like the idea of it. I want to go out and fight something now. Let's go find a Black Ox beetle or something. Is there anything else I can use? Don't answer this, by the way, if you know. This is a question to the people who haven't played the game before. I wonder if there's anything else in game that I can use to summon ads. I did, Scotty, yeah. I got a new trinket too, as well as the final molar. Speaking of, let me just get this gun. Certified Hood Classic. Yeah, no, I got it, Scotty. And I think I've looted everything in here now, because I should be able to do a full lap of this place, and my Scabby scanner or whatever is no longer going to ping at me. And it's 3 PM. What can I fight? We've got some good daylight. I want to summon Chrisman and all the spiders. Like Benny and the Jets. Rest in peace, Elton John. Alright, tell you what, I'm going to fucking save. No, I can't reload saves anywhere. I can only do it on major boss attempts. Right, you. Where's all my spiders at? They're little blue
Stream
nerds.
title idea, Widow's XP.
Fuck. I was actually struggling for a title today, so I just opted to not have one. So this is essentially the poison build with ads. Poor dog is in shock that something could be so ugly. Kitten and the chips. I want everything to summon. See, there's the normal spiders, but where's the widowlings? If I could get like an ultra ads build, I would. You got your new emote that got approved thanks to Kitten. Did she make it or something, Krista? Why is there so much shit spawning in it? Like this game needs any excuse to spawn in a bunch of fire ants. Where's the fucking widow? Ow. Spiders, help! Just tiny little bits of damage. Yes! Oh, okay, that hurt my soul, you little twat. Go on, fuck him up. Got him. Where you going?
Let's see what's around here.
Bit dramatic. Let me just get up here and park for a second so I can bandage. Remember to give us pixelated butts for the midstream. Oh, I was going to do that, right? She trimmed it up for you, I see. Roger that, I won't do it. They're still hinting at something that may exist, gotcha. I trust these people so much, Striker. They understand fully what I want and what I don't want. And given that there's so many transgressions, I'm going to go with their expertise on it. Did you know the female Black Widow is named so because they eat their mate after baby making? True that. Having no mate but still having babies means they've been widowed. But I suppose, Nugget, the same could be said for the mantis, right? Because they do that too. But I guess, yeah, if once you've already called one insect that, you can't go call everything that does it that thing. Yeah, and people from Sunderland. Striker, you can say what you like, honestly, but if these lot tell me that the challenge might be affected by some information that's in it, then I'm not going to read it. Yeah? That's true as well. Yeah, starting from the head. Okay, this is ridiculous now. I'm sick of fighting shit. I'm a bit flustered after that. After something Gara said yesterday, he was asking why I don't use the prod smacker very often. I think I'm actually going to finally upgrade that thing. Now upgrade materials are few and are a lot easier to come by. Plus I can duplicate shit now, right? And then I guess I start preparing for the Wasp boss. The Black Widow Mantis. But it's fair to say, Striker, that there are a lot of people in this community that know a shitload about this game. And they don't fall foul to this ever. Like, they're really good at being in here and talking and chatting regularly without doing it. So it's not like you just can't talk. But, again, you can splurge whatever information you want, but these guys are really good at making sure I am careful about what I read, so it's not going to get through. But you're more than willing to talk about that stuff. More than welcome to. There's no rules against it, per se. You could tell him, hey, there's a weevil next to you and he'd know weevils for the rest of the game. Was there anything you were trying to farm in this game? Was there anything I was trying to... not necessarily, Chris, man. Things like wolf spiders, etc., I kill when I see them. Chris, man! Look at my little spiders! And Chris, man.
Spider. Not too
Yeah, not necessarily farming, just... there is certain story bits and collectibles and stuff that I wouldn't mind getting as much as I can. I'm not actually going to aim to get a true 100%, but I'm going to get as close as I can. Because you get a scorecard at the end, and we're going to give the greens or oranges points depending on whether it's odd or even. I'll always respect you guys' decision, but for some things I feel obligated to help, because there would actually be no way to guess it on your own, regardless. Yeah, I'm perfectly okay with missing things, Striker, if that's okay. I would rather miss something than be told about it. Yeah, Chrisman got chopped there. For me, missing things is infinitely more preferable than being told about it. Yeah, exactly, Scott. Yeah. It's part of the process, and we all have to watch it. Genuine question to everybody listening right now. Would you all prefer if I let chat tell me everything in the game? Or would you prefer me to work it out by myself?
Yeah!
Drekka, welcome to the stream. I mean, apathy is something you can wear as a badge of honour, but it's not important here. Drekka, welcome to the stream. With this game specifically, the devs have done a wonderful job at leaving breadcrumbs, plus Stubbler is a curious bastard. I don't feel like I miss a great deal of stuff just by brute force.
Just want the record to show Stubbler here beat Valheim with no googling whatsoever. He does have a brain, believe it or not. Shocking, I know.
It just barely functions, Chris Bell. That's the problem. Right, I'm going to take them Black Widow fangs, and I can finally, which is going to sound weird, make my armoire. Drekka, how are we? You would prefer if chat... So here's... One second, I'll let Mazak speak.
Did I just hear the fucking word Valheim? That's it, brigade incoming.
So if you would prefer it, Striker, if I let chat tell me everything about the game, there are a million streamers on this platform that will allow that and that will be happy for that. This might just not be the channel for you. As welcome as you are here and as happy as we are to have you, if you would rather the playthrough went in a different direction to the one that I would rather it happens, there is very little chance that you will convince me or anybody here to change the way we want to play for the sake of... You know what I mean? And I know you don't want us to do that, but there are plenty of channels out there that would be incredibly happy to have all the information given to them. Deal? Solo run was legendary. Chris, man, we're going back! And again, you are beyond welcome to stay here for as long as you want. Good. Yeah, Striker, that's good. Just wanted to say that out loud. Chris, man, thank you for the bits. Mazak, thank you for the bits. This chat, no, they can't be trusted. I think most of us like watching you suffer. I would like an emote that indicates, I know the answer, you're an idiot, it's right fucking there. I feel like that would actually be used quite a lot, because sometimes I feel like some people want to signal to other people that they know that I've not seen something. Because you see that a lot. Did you know the Broodmother is based off the spiny demon orb weaver? Yes, I actually looked it up recently. Look at my Chris, man, look at the new bedroom. I really like the light that lamp gives off, by the way. Oh, beautiful. Look at the new room, Chris, man. It's wonderful. It's a bit dark in this corner. We'll fix that in the future. But look. This is hard-locked coziness 5. Everywhere in the room. It's beautiful. I feel like this is important. Yeah, there's a hot tub. There's a new bed. I'm going to do 2 things. What happened? Did Valheim community come over? They didn't raise it, no. Yeah, the spiny demon orb weaver, which is considerably smaller than the Black Widow, but the same size in grounded. Yeah, I feel like the Broodmother's the coolest. Still the coolest thing I've come across in this game so far. I am quite lucky in that Stubbler doesn't play many games I've played before. I sympathise a bit with seeing Stubbler miss something here or there, having to force click away from the tab so I don't say anything. That said, hashtag make Stubbler suffer. I think the thing is, though, Dan, is this website's bigger. If I was the only person playing Grounded, I could understand people were frustrated that the only person that is available playing the game isn't playing it in the way they like, or they can't cope with the way that that person is playing it. But this platform's big enough that there's always people out there playing it in a different way, right? Right, let me put that there. Oh, shit, I need 2 sap. I'm going to make the light a bit better in the corner than Chris, man. I've got a job for you. I need you to pick something for me. Isn't that how we met Eric? In what sense, Chris? Man, sorry, I feel like I've missed something slightly. Razor, good evening. I'm 100% natural and nice for people. It's 100% natural and nice for people to want to help. I think you've always got to make sure there's consent. I think Gwynblade said that in the past. Help is like a kiss or something. It's very nice and pleasant and wholesome, but you need consent, otherwise it's a problem. A lot of us here, because we like seeing him figure it out, for me who haven't played, figure it out with him. And the ones who know it can laugh at us quietly. Yeah, exactly. It ruins a lot of gameplay, like Drekker says. I'm one of those people that when they play something, loves chat help and whatnot. Yeah, exactly. There are people like that do exist. It's a huge platform, yet for some fucking reason we choose to be here. We choose. Yeah, that's your problem. Right, I'm going to light that corner up. So that lights up pretty much every corner. So now what I need, Chris, man, my love. Eric was trying to explain something to you. Yeah, he was. Or he was talking about... He wasn't trying to explain something. He was talking about his experience with doing the same. Yeah, it was picking up hidden packages in Vice City. Right, I'm going to pick a... no, wait. I need a small picture frame. One of these little nerds. Chris, man, I need you to pick a picture that's going on the coffee table permanently. The ironic combo of a streamer who wants no help for anything and some guy who has both a strong obligation to share information and has a fear of missing out. Yeah, exactly. We might just not be the right fit, Striker. But I'm willing to make it work if you are. Right, Chris, man, I'm going to put this here, and now it's up to you to pick something for it. Mina, welcome to the stream. I only said that because Sothan keeps trying to kiss me. I don't want to tell you how to do things or where they are, but I do always want to tell you what I did so we can compare and talk about strategies, which is a post-game thing, right? Yeah. I'm imagining a post-game sports panel going around talking about how shit Stubbler is. Yeah. It's a good point, I think. It's understandable to want to talk about something... Talk about a game you both obviously love, but you can't really dissect a game while still playing it, as it'd be madness to talk about a film you haven't finished. True, yeah. Yeah, that's actually a good way of saying it. We'll finish it, then we'll talk about it. Chris, man, hang on a minute, I didn't even scroll, but you've already chose one. You would like this? The cat with glasses on. You can have it, Chris, man. Now that is forever going to be on. Every time Max goes to finish the session, it's got Chris Man's picture. Ooh. Ty Salt, welcome to the stream. Been looking for a few streams, just got back to Grounded. How come since the update I'm missing things that I have on my new run? Smaller storage address, I can't build my old save game, but I don't really know anything about that, Ty Salt. I don't know if they've moved or changed some assets or something, but I don't get involved with anything outside of my own playthrough, including any information, so I'm not sure if there's a common bug or something. It'd be madness to talk about a game you hadn't finished. I can't really help you, so I apologise, but hopefully you get that fixed. It is Chrisman, yeah. It'd be madness to talk about a film you hadn't finished. Someone should tell my wife. It's possible Doom from now. A lot of people do early. Did you have a bit of a problem with a couple of things missing or breaking when the patch came in? Don't think so, Sophie. Anyway, right. That was good. The widows are done. The bin is completely looted. Now I only have the Wasp boss left from that update, and then whatever the new boss is. I think, anyway. No, I need mutations, don't I? What did I have left? Alright, let's sleep, and then I'm going to upgrade this Prod Smacker weapon. So because this place has got just the right decorations to make it Cozy 5, when I sleep here, I get a fuckload of buffs. I can't actually recall something. I get really confused with that. When you all are replying, I can't tell what's an actual message and what's the message that you're replying to and what's the grey text and the white text, and it all looks jumbled up. It fucks with my ability to read chat. I don't know if there was a known knowledge thing. I don't want to have to restart my solo. I fully understand, yeah. Hopefully you don't have to. So it was stopping you from being able to build on your new save. That is weird. I may be full of it. I'm just trying to think. Possibly so.
Good.
But if I recall, I realised there were new building components when I got the coziness. No, because that was really early as well, right?
Rub time.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I'll tell you what I was going to build really quick. That's the whole reason I went in there. Sorry, Minder, I think I might have missed a message from you. Why not stumble through without ever working it out at all? That's true. That is the other option. An option which I regularly take. Right, now, with that Black Widow Fang, I can make... With one Black Widow Fang, 4 palm cone pieces, 2 wasp shells, and a grub hide, I can make myself a dresser. I don't look like that, do I?
Having a little peep.
Do I look like that? I feel like cats drew that in Scribble. You believe to figured out how to mute the helper voice. Good. Good, good. Still can't build a dresser with coziness 3. I think you need 5 for a dresser, right? That's 2 messages today referencing me smooching. Where did all this come from? Bet Sothan is a really good kisser, or it might be a sapiosexual tendencies. Where can I put this dresser? Chris, man, this is our marital home. Where does the dresser go? I feel like maybe I get rid of this.
Dissident dresser.
It is. Should it leave me alone? Maybe it goes here. Then does that keep me at cozy 5? It does. And then we can move the Sothan chair here so we can... So Max can make him so beautiful in the morning. Ooh. I don't like that. Turn that back around. I don't know why there's a turkey doomer on the table. So now, wherever I am, I should be, as you can see under my camera, locked at coziness 5. A dresser next to the kitchen table, you heathen. Yep, coziness 5 everywhere. Do you all like my new toenail chandelier? I feel like toenail chandelier is the name of like a beautiful French actress or something. Have you seen Toenail Chandelier on in the new French play that Sothan's done the music for? Those real party lips. Sounds like an emo band. Right. Okay, good. I suppose I have to start working on... I'm going to upgrade the Prod Smacker because currently it's level 4 and that's terrible. Are we all happy that I finally have Coziness 4? We finally got the duper machine up and running. Finally cleared the Black Widows out of the wasp bin and looted the whole thing. I'm comfortable and confident. I'm good. What did you do with the big girth? I actually, Lisa, on purpose. It was driving me insane that I couldn't make it look nice, so I stuck it there. It was too ugly. I didn't like the look of it. But it was obviously incredibly good for coziness, so I kind of cheated and stuck it under the stairs outside. He's there. Yoked girth. But he's out of sight. Best of it is going to be slightly late. I felt wank over the last 2 days. Like, I felt terrible last night. But I've just finished collecting clips, so it'll be later than usual, but it'll be out. I promise. It's a lovely abode. What an ass double. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Mazak's got a recommendation for the midstream break. Let me see, what do I need to make? Let's have a look. Why is there a bit of crude rope on the roof? I've completed my goals early in the stream. I don't know what to do with myself. Next thing on the to-do list is to fully upgrade the Prod Smacker, so I suppose we do. Since it's the last one, take your time. Alright, level 5 tough. I'm going to have to go globs for this, which I don't entirely enjoy doing, because mighty globs needs... Right, sturdy whetstone. Let's make loads of sturdy whetstone. Recommendation, yeah, I just remember you saying, remind me, and I did, but yeah, sure, it was me. Alright then, Mazak, do you not want to take credit for what is going to be quite a popular midstream break spot? Right, that's 4 sturdy quartzite. I can make a good few from these because I've been farming spider fangs as well, which I will. I'll get a load of mighty globs cooking, and then I'm going to go down for what Mazak has suggested to be the place for the midstream break. I do not actually. I believe in honesty. Yeah, the best of's going to be late, so I apologise, everybody. I know it's already relatively late, but I'm getting there. Did an hour on it this morning. Somehow Siddles has popped out of the woodwork with 121 clips, and that's without a clip button. I think I clipped a lot of his Prop Hunt and Fall Guys, but there's a fuckload of Sea of Thieves and Rocket League and all sorts, so there's going to be a lot of Siddles in this one. I apologise. Life must be difficult with a weak prod smacker. I don't get the reference.
I believe!
That's what I've just been saying, sir, then. It's coming along. It's an innuendo joke. I don't get the reference. It's going to be so late that the moment you finish the best of, you're going to have to start on the next one. That's already the case, Scotty. I already work an hour every day on the best of, even in between weeks. Prod smacker. I don't get the reference. Right, Mazak suggested, he practically begged for this to be the location of the midstream break. I don't even need to be down here for the sake of muscle sprouts or... Mazak's just desperate for me to have the midstream break here. Now, can you rate this midstream break location from 1 to 10?
Have a look around.
I'm not even going to put the screen on. I'm just going to go for the break. Right, it's time for the midstream break. It's in fact slightly early, but it's a good time to go. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Everybody, rate Mazak's midstream break from 1 to 10.
I publicly apologize for assuming Chrisman is wearing pants. My mistake. Will not happen again. I forgot the time of 2010 when he turned up to a fancy dress party as the Monopoly man wearing crotchless trousers.
Did Mazak just genuinely accuse Chrisman of wearing pants? Chaz, welcome to the stream. There you go. That's Mazak's midstream break. Post this Johnny when they least expect it. A Mandela monocle. Mazak, thank you for the bits, by the way. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Chaz, welcome to the stream. Pawn King. Those lines, says Mantra. Get hold of yourself. We've got 90 minutes to go. No monocle. I mean, depending on how them lines were formed, there could have been one eye on the show. Alright, I guess I just worked through this to-do list, which is quite short. My to-do list is upgrade the prod smacker, explore the stump, because there's actually a molar up there. It says molar in the Black Ant Lab, which I actually already have. Then, the Wasp Queen. Then we fuck with the Chaz lift, final mutation hunt, potentially explore how I summon the infected boss. I'm going to have to kill whatever that infected boss is that we discovered yesterday. Then one final sweep of the labs, kill Wayne, and end game. There is not a lot left to do in this game, boys and girls. Stubbler, you beat Titanfall 2 on Master. I beat it on normal, Chris, man. It was before I realised how much joy I get from putting games on difficulties too hard for me. Back then. Back when I used to beat more than 3 games a year. So I've not actually played it on Master. Alright, what was I doing? I was upgrading the prod smacker, right? So if I recall, I was baking. So that's 5 mighty globs and 10. You could ask me for advice. Oh, it's like 6 years ago as well, Chris, man. My memory won't let me have any be useful in that sense. The Monopoly Man doesn't have a monocle, but remembering one is... Oh, is it really? Is that one of the common Mandela effects? Yeah, in fact, in my mind, I would put him with a monocle on. Right, prod smacker. I'll get the reference. Actually, perfect amount that I needed. Good. Right, so I need mighty jewels now. I need 5 and 10, I think. They had issues getting it to run. Oh, for running purposes. You're going to reinstall it if it works. Right, I need Supreme Whetstone. I'm going to need to make as much Supreme Whetstone as I can make. I think I've... Oh, I might have to farm for this. Well, I got some Supreme Quartzite shards. I think we're good. This is why I need Black Ox horns. So I've now got 32 Supreme Whetstones. Life is good, isn't it? It's insert innuendo prods. I don't get the reference. Who this? Cheeky, welcome to the stream. Cheeky, I killed 2 Black Widows. Without much fuss. I actually did it, Cheeky. Cheeky, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Thank you for the raid as well. Welcoming everybody. I hope you was enjoying Cheeky's stream, but he didn't swear too much, as is his way. Also, what's in this can? Oh, fuck. Another example of the Mandela effect is how Trim's hair is so unclean and greasy, it makes you imagine he has a moustache. It's the slick back thing, and you imagine it, a tiny little... Cheeky says cream soda. Cheeky, welcome to the show. I appreciate the raid, everybody. Make sure you're following Cheeky, everybody that can hear my voice, especially if he was watching his stream and enjoying it. Oh, that Stubbler's got hair, yeah. I found that picture yesterday of me recently with the big spike that was poking out of my hat. Gwimblade says basic lemonade. Scotty says cream soda. Mind right, Diet Coke. Mina, ginger beer. Chris Man, ginger beer. Bybee, lemon and lime. Mazak, Diet. Oh yeah, you were playing Vice City, right? I actually watched a bit of you playing it this morning. It looked like it was running alright. I want to make my mate Jules. I could do to sleep, actually. Garrett says Cherry Coke. If anyone would like to know, I just found Texas is one more bill to be passed away from giving teachers incentivised stipend that goes up to 25k to carry a firearm. Does the state actually want that? Like, is that... Are they forcing it through despite the state wanting it, or is that genuinely... Christ. Okay, I'm going to have to wait for these to cook, so I've got nothing else on my list. Then we'll go up to the stump. Alright, nerds. The answer is Cheeky, I appreciate the raid as always. Mazak. Mine right. Ah. Scumbags. It was voted 125 to 21 to be passed. Damn. I suppose the theory is, right?
It's better than nothing.
Is there a theory that you're a lot less likely to get somebody running in to do it themselves if all the teachers are around? Gara. I can't give you it. I apologise. When's the last time this man had a ginger beer, everyone? Chris, man. It's almost like I'm a new man. I'm reformed. I don't need no intervention anymore. They've run out. The problem is, Chris, man, is that my local Tesco doesn't sell the fucking things. But Koala recently said that hers does, so they might be on the way back. Insert bow over crossbow. Anyone notice you can block with the crossbow and it auto-loads the bolt? I've not noticed that as an issue, Ty Salt, but the reason I use the bow now is because the reload time on this, because I'm playing on war mode, I've been discovering that the reload time on this difficulty is nasty for the crossbow, and I usually take serious hits. You've got to join in, Razor, yeah. Don't worry, Chris, man, he has it off stream to not be judged. Idea is the only thing that stops a bad guy with a good guy, which doesn't. I appreciate that, but I suppose if they want it and they voted for it, right? Right, come on, give me more. Two types of rabbits. I don't get the reference. I always have a hard time appreciating something that's pasted, right? I don't know why. Maybe the auto load is an Xbox glitch. I get like 7 shots in before my stamina is gone. Shit. Yeah, I don't know if it's an auto. It might be. I've not come across it myself. Oh god, what's happening here?
There's a FB group for grieving parents. There was a woman who joined because her son died 22 mass shootings ago, which in real time was 5 days ago.
Fuck.
Is there a button to auto?
That was not meant to be a cheer. What, there's a button to auto cheer? Alright, that's dangerous. If I can turn that off, I'll turn that off if it's anything I can do. Yeah, I'm with you, Ty Salt, yeah. It's kind of the idea of this playthrough, right? This playthrough's war mode. Never played it before, and I'm not allowed any help or hints or whatever. That was a cheer. Mazak. Got scammed, he's a penny down. Right, I'm just waiting for 2 more mighty globs, and then the prod smack is fully upgraded. I might go test it, actually. But I'm going to the stump after this to look for what I believe to be one of the final molars. At some point, I'm going to have to go get the 5 in the jar as well. Because I think they've added new health upgrades and stuff. I bought out the thing again, right? Let's put all this stuff away. Might go put the compliance badge away while I'm waiting. So we fixed it, Chris, man. Good shit. Are you going to play it on Master? Let me put that away. I like that new trinket, though. I might work in the future on a sort of a summon shit build, but I don't know how useful it's going to be. If they could tank, like if Chrisman like automatically took aggro for me, that would be the tits. But as it is, it doesn't seem to work that way. I'll go back to poison build where I can farm resources from stuff. I'm going to give it a go and make Chaz proud. Are you a Titanfall fan, Chaz? Game's so good! Titanfall 2, anyway. Oh, it's a mouse macro, I'm with you. And Prod Smacker is level 9 mighty. So if I now switch the Prod Smacker to mouse button 1, let's go see if this thing can stun.
This is awesome!
Oh, I feel so good after them Widow fights early. That was the way. You never finished it, Titanfall 2. it came out, it got sort of used as something to counter the Call of Duty release when it, in fact, was better than all of them put together. Titanfall 2's campaign has no right being as good as it is. If you can ever see the opportunity to get Titanfall 2, it is one of the best first-person shooter campaigns ever. I think. Welcome to the stream. Ken, I killed the Black Widow. I'm not fighting Wayne, he can fuck off. Since Wayne's turned up, there's no wolf spiders under there anymore. I want to find something to kill with this. I want to see how, like, serious the stun is. I might go kill one of the orb weavers down south. Maybe some orc attacks or something. It's better than Halo 1 to 3. I like the campaigns for Halo 1 to 3 are, again, they're in my top 10. Pretty much all three of them. But their strength is how good that engine was for the time, right? Whereas the Titanfall 2 campaign is one of the most unique and creative experiences. It's so good. I wonder if I was thinking the same actually earlier, Gara, when I put that trinket on. You want a game with just those mechanics, yeah. Cute. Shut up, internal monologue. Don't give advice, don't give advice, don't give advice, don't give advice. Come on, you can do it. Right, give me an orb weaver or something to fight. Hey, come here. I want to fight with you. Test my new weapon. Can I get the stun? There's the stun. I mean, for me, something has to be worth sacrifice. When it comes to two-handed weapons, it has to be worth sacrificing the shield for. And as good as this stun is, I don't know if this is yet worth it. Never played Titanfall, I have no reference. Okay. Yeah, we haven't had this discussion recently. Dishonored 2. There's one mechanic that we all hold up as being an absolutely brilliant example of game design and execution on the design. But Dishonored 2 came out almost at identical times with an almost identical level. It's weird how we give Dishonored the credit, give Titanfall the credit when Dishonored does the same thing. But I think Titanfall might be a cooler example of it. And a briefer as well, and there's like nothing that holds you back from being annoyed by it. Halo 3 is the best first-person shooter of all time. Mechanically, 100%. Do I have permission to say something? You have permission to say whatever you want, Striker. Newspaper headline, level 9 weapon kills an early game enemy with ease. Chat shocked. I don't think anybody was shocked that this happened, right? We're just testing the stun. Close chat, Striker. Looks like you're struggling. Nah, you good, Striker. You good. Ignore these nerds. Alright. You say all this stuff and then Mazak's joking and Mazak's the one that gets taken seriously. You can't win. Never finished Dishonored. Striker, you can say whatever you like. It's up to me to read it. Or not, based on everybody helping me. That being said, I don't get the reference. Right, Prod Smacker is upgraded. The next thing... Oh, I've deleted something I didn't mean to on the to-do list. The game's gone quiet on purpose, I promise. Next thing, I need to go and explore the stump. I feel a bit lost now I don't have the widows to kill. But there is a molar somewhere on the stump, and I've historically had a terrible time. The Prod Smacker... Okay, not saying it. Roger that. Even I could tell that one has some information or advice in it. Careful reading that, everybody, if you want to play along and not just have all the answers. I think he just wants everybody to know that he knows the answer to it, so we can acknowledge that, right? He joins the 15 people in here that know everything about this game. Right. So, there is one area where I've historically not explored a great deal, and it is on the top of the stumps. There's a moth that I haven't killed, and there's something in this area. But I get the flag that there's something there that I haven't found yet, and it's a molar, so I want to go and get the fucking thing. Even a broke clock is right twice a day. Trying to think of what my favourite first-person shooters would be. I mean, there's a million different reasons, right? It's like, there's campaign, writing, story, then there's just basic mechanics, then there's the whole multiplayer side of things, and etc, etc. Alright, beautiful. So I benefit now from the extra defence for having slept here. Let's go and see if we can find the molar on the stump. I think 60 are my favourite amount of frames per second, so then.
That was refreshing.
I care not whether you use that, I just had to say it. Okay.
Just like a fruit pounder.
I am coming back from this mission now with my molar. I see we have a verified pro in the chat. Your feet are wrecked. Stop hitting your feet. What else am I supposed to do with my day off? I see you did the GTA 5 set. Is there any interest in the Red Dead Redemption campaigns? Also, I love how Stick of Truth is on your game list, but Fractured But Hull was a hoot. I might play Fractured But Hull in the future. There is a reason that I don't have the Red Dead Redemption playthroughs on the list of games that I've completed on stream. It is because I simply like them too much to stream them. Like, it's easily my favourite single-player gameplay experience, and I was so immersed and adored the story and the world and everything in it that I simply don't want to share that experience with anybody. So I will not be streaming it because I like it too much. Lately it's been Rainbow Six, but historically I would say Call of Duty 2. It's almost completely due to rose-tinted glasses. I mean, that's important, right? To acknowledge. Massage your feet and put them in a bubble bath. Do not bash them up.
I respect it so much.
Thai Salt, I appreciate the huge 200 bits. Thank you, man. From a fellow Red Dead Redemption fan, eh? 200. Thank you, Thai Salt. That's very generous. Thank you for the monster bits. My feet are not erect, Stubbler. That would be a massive coxie. What's Finnish got to do with this?
That was too many bits. Let's bring you back down to the level you usually get.
I know it's used to Friday at the end of the week when them come through, right? Have you tried thinking about being incredibly productive, Kitten? Planning out a haul? That's all I can see on my screen. Whole bunch of shit you've been putting off since you have no time. Now you have all the time to do it. And then just not doing it. Then just smoking weed and putting the P word in the oven and playing games instead. Yeah, being productive's for nerds. Nina's right. The thing is, Striker, that someone like me are playing along, and when you put stuff like that in chat, it tells us something we don't know, and therefore we lose a part of the figuring out phase. So just the fact that you put it in there and we by accident read it, and you know it was something you shouldn't say, it's just frustrating.
Sorry, I'm too new here, lol.
There's the one. You brought him back down to Doomhaus levels. Thank you, Tysol, though, that's super generous. Yeah, it's true. I guess one thing, if there's somebody that just can't help but post information in the channel, you can just block them so you never have to see it. Because it's not going to reach me thanks to people that are willing to help me not read it, right? So if somebody's like got a problem where they simply can't stop writing stuff in chat, just block them. Red Dead reminds me of my father now. Arthur Borg. Did he really, Chris? Man? You're always going to love that game for that reason, right? He went and did one bit. I love that. Yeah, that's the issue, Sothan. It's so good, it's still so high in price. Same with the Call of Duty games, right? There are certain things that just never go down in price. Right. There is the main stump, and then there is a part of the stump that has fallen. I can't remember which part of it holds the thing I need. Is it on Game Pass? It's on Xbox Game Pass, right, but not PC. Might be able to pay pennies for a couple of months. So it's gone off now, right? It was about 5 years before Octopath Traveler went on sale. About a week after I finally decided to purchase it. Am I right in remembering, Sothan? I think it was me that said, this game looks beautiful, Sothan. I think you should play it with Octopath Traveler. I said that to someone. You've seen it at $30 for time. You've seen it around 20, so it does go on sale. But it's gone off now. I'm just fighting horde after horde of insects trying to make my way to the Stubbler. May have been me, but I'd already been eyeing it. Gotcha. Get a key for Red Dead for $16 right now. The trouble is, Red Dead, like, you know me, I'm the very slow, very long, very detailed playthrough FCI guy, right? If you are a type of person that likes blasting around and charging stuff off and filling to-do lists in and that kind of thing, then it's probably not the game for you. I don't think I could genuinely recommend it to many people, but if you are the incredibly slow, immersive type like I am, oh, honestly, Chris, man, you know, you've watched my like FCI playthroughs of Rockstar games, right?
In an octopathic garden, in the Thade.
Octopathic garden. Fuck. Yeah, it's like they watched my 2008 fucking... 2008, my playthrough in 2018 of Red Dead Redemption. No, of GTA 4 and thought, let's make a game for this guy. And every single decision was like FCI as fuck. They optimised it pretty well, so then you should be good. I hope your PC can run it, yeah, absolutely. What the fuck is on my feed? Business traveller wakes up in his hotel room to find hotel manager sucking on his toes. That's the Dalai Lama, right? What about naked people? Right. I have not been up there, which I think there's a moth. I've not been up onto that section there. There's a lot of this that I've not discovered. But I think somewhere over this direction is where it starts pinging me and telling me there's a... Are we friends? And telling me there's a molar over here. Do I have a tuft? Partially. See if I can make this jump. Yeah, that should be good, right? Okay. So now we're on here. It was trying to get up here where I found that fucking pendant, right? Like one of the most unnecessarily and obnoxiously hidden items I've ever seen in a game. I don't know why that's there. I'm not quite sure people find that naturally. If it wasn't for an insane accident, I wouldn't have. Is this where that toenail is? No. So am I higher than I think I've been? It is right, cheeky. Yeah, we've just been saying. But I couldn't. I couldn't recommend it to everyone. I actually feel like I might have been up here at some point. Even if there's always a horse shitting in the background. The attention to detail of that game is crazy. The example we always use is the testicles, right? In winter, in the snowy areas, should I say, in the colder weather in Red Dead 2, if you go into the snow, the horse's testicles slightly retract and get a bit smaller. Like... Somebody must have sat there and thought, no, wait a minute, this isn't accurate. Let's go fix it. And then there was some intern that worked on scaling horse testicles for that day. But it's that, like, I don't know if that, because that was the last game when the team was still all together, right? I don't know if there's a, if modern Rockstar is going to keep up that level, whoa, of Rockstar attention to detail, but it'd be very sad if they didn't. Right, is there anything in that? That looks like somewhere I can get into. No. How do I get up here then without building? I could go and get a bunch of mushroom bricks and just build this, but... I don't know. Let me go to third person so I can actually get a good... I'm kind of ashamed I haven't been up here yet. Oh, ticks. Let me just check that this is the area where it flags a molar for me. They got into a load of bother for fucking over their staff. They did, yeah. Yeah, that's true. I think everybody will eventually get in trouble for that, right? I don't know what the industry looks like at the other side. Not that I'm advocating it at all. I'm just saying I wonder how integral them sort of like extremely heavy crunch periods are to modern games now. Certainly not advocating for continuing to have such ridiculous levels of crunch. Bollocksed on release or in human conditions, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's a good way of saying it. We're going to have to get happy with the former and stop making 7,000 YouTube videos about how Redfall is the devil. Even if it is bad that it comes out broken. I suppose there's only like... There is some... It's got to be up here, look. If you see at the top left above my health bar, there is... The game is telling me that there's something up here. Can I make that jump, maybe? I die if I don't, because I've not got a lot of tuft left. Oh, fuck! No! Oh, fuck. I let go of my tuft right at the end. The worst time. Yeah, I just like how... It's like... I feel like attention spans and things in gaming now have got so short that it's all about bang, 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 bang. And it's like Rockstar underlined the era before that happened with one of the most slow, immersive, insanely detailed games ever. It's like it was the end of an era and they made sure it went out with a bang. You play My Summer Car? I just started watching somebody play that last week. Yeah, every Friday, T-Salt. Ty-Salt. Every Friday, we have a break from Grounded, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and we're playing My Summer Car on a Friday. But after Grounded, it's becoming the main playthrough. So 4 days a week. I kind of like to see a ban on patching games for 2 weeks after release. Yeah. I suppose it would delay games a lot, but we'd get to see what the industry would look like without the ability to just immediately keep working on it after launch. Alright, that's 2 tufts. I watch a lot of role-playing streamers, and the Red Dead and GTA stories and stuff they come up with is amazing sometimes. And the Red Dead, yeah, it is rightly. So it's the... I think something I really like about it is because it's such... It's fair to say that the modern world is exhausting, right? The complete overwhelmed... How we overwhelm ourselves with entertainment and that kind of thing. And I'm not saying that any other era was better than this one, because we are evidently in the best era imaginable. But there is something romantic about going back and living in a very simple life, right? And Red Dead's really good at portraying that, even though it's heavily romanticised. Nightmare Stanza, welcome to the stream. Kind of wish the Sour Battle Axe wasn't so late. It could have been useful earlier. Yeah, it is really late. I think we discussed that at the time. It is exceptionally late in the game, right? But then again, there's not a lot of enemies that are susceptible to salt.
Don't let that tick get you.
But salt to sour. There's only like the orc stuff from what I've seen. Right, how am I going to get up here without building? But yeah, it's nice to have it. Every Friday set up. Yeah, it won't be this week, will it? This is the 1 week it won't be My Summer Car because we're playing... we're doing Eurovision pits. I'm going to keep trying up this way, then I might go back and get some bricks. Whoa. Fucking hell, I need to concentrate more. I blame entirely Gwynblade on that because I won't concentrate in reading his message. I've been told at every family gathering to not listen to anything Gwynblade says because he only causes problems and I can't do it right. Rest in peace, this week's My Summer Car. It'll be the main playthrough show soon, so. Yeah, you're right, Gwynblade, they do. I wish Red Dead Online was better. I would roleplay every day, but still fun to roleplay as Arthur, which isn't hard. True that. Are we still at 2 points being the minimum requirement? We are currently, yeah. But if Martin, Hagsy, or 12... If 2 of those 3 win this week, then 3 points. Then all the spots are taken. My Summer Car seems so infuriating. I don't want to say much and spoil anything. Yeah, I appreciate it. But I'll be there Friday to see. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not this Friday. I forgot, actually. But every other Friday, it's going to be there. It's going to definitely be... It's going to be a main playthrough shortly, so it's going to be 4 streams of it every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm not sure I can cope with it. And I'm playing on... permadeath. I don't actually think I'm supposed to get up this way. Let me see if I can... Oh, I can... You know what? I'm off to go get some mushroom bricks. Fuck it. Oh, the plagues sound relaxing. The only way you could use its weaknesses, ironically, could only be killed once. Yeah, and you get the recipe from that thing to begin with. What is the one thing that's susceptible to sour? Is it... outside of Director Schmechter? Ow. Okay, let's just run. can actually get Red Dead 2 RP. I've got to say, you probably can actually get them. Best thing about Red Dead is the lack of GTA social commentary stuff, which is now completely fucked. Yeah, true. Yeah, the way the news cycle and everything works now. What the hell did GTA do? Tasty bots. Oh yeah, I forget them tasties existed. It's been so long since I've fought any of those things. Yeah, you're right. And like you said, you'd probably fucking one-shot the bastard things now. Sweden's the one to get, right, for Eurovision. By the way, so this challenge is war mode, no help or advice or Googling. First time I've ever played it. And up until very recently, I wasn't allowed to reload saves. So this is what I had to do for the mixer in this corner. The singer who won it in 2012. Oh, that lady. It's like an Asian lady, right? Is that the one? I'm currently going to Eurovision party, believe it or not. You're actually going to one? Get involved, Gwynblade. So yeah, this is what I had to do, by the way, to beat the mixer in this corner. You forget how ludicrous this thing is, right? I just beat this. This was the last mixer. Just beat it. Just went to get the prod smacker. And then I was like, right, I can start the final thing. Pretty good. I finally survived the mixer. I can go and start the whatever the end game is. And then the Wasp update came out. And I was like, okay, this playthrough's going to be another 2 months long. And then the other update came out. Which, again, I ain't allowed to know what it is because I've not read the patch notes. So happy they added the large chest. Yeah, so useful to dump heaps of junk in. So I'm going to deconstruct some of these walls. So I can use them to build my way up onto the stump. This is what I had to do, Ty Salt, because I wasn't allowed to reload saves, so I had to over-engineer. Because if I failed an attempt, I had to rebuild everything, and I was building a lot of it out of ash, so it was a long process. And this build was so big, it actually broke the spawns, and they didn't know what to do, so they had to go round. Yeah, the final one was horrifying. How long did it take? I tested it with no defences. The final one, the mixer was destroyed in... Once they'd got there, it was destroyed in about 3 seconds. You're going to Slopsy's Eurovision? You're at Slopsy's during Eurovision? I thought Slopsy's going to Eurovision. So Eurovision, Gara, is an extremely glittery and camp talent show that Europe puts on. And all the countries vote for who they think should win, and it gets like unbelievably political, and like Ukraine won it in a landslide last year for obvious reasons, because they were politically denying Russia's actions, etc. But it's all this weirdly political thing around one of the glitteriest, gayest events of the year. Like it's one of the most... It's weird. So, what we do is, there's 26 countries that take part. We fully acknowledge it's rubbish, and one of the lamest things in the world is to come out against Eurovision and say it's not very good, because it's the most obvious thing to say. So, on the flip side, we're going all in. So people that have 2 points or more, 2 marbles wins or more, are going to be assigned a country, and if their country wins... Sorry, is it the other thing that I won't read? Gotcha. So Nightmare, if that's anything to do with any hints or tips or whatever. I can't read it. So Master Difficulty on Titanfall 2 is not enjoyable in the slightest, so I'm not doing that. Oh, you got in one shot. When I took up advice, people say it's designed so you should run past groups of enemies, not... Weird. Maybe it was designed badly. Yeah, whatever that message is, everybody else can read it, but again, just in case. I appreciate it, everybody. According to the book According to the book Made Us Sweetness, I want to go in Eurovision, but they talked about changing the voting system and making it more international. Also, not only you, I'm not sure about it. It was Aruba some home in, and if that's true, nobody might have a fair chance. They're still in the top 510 according to the book move. But I've gotten very TikTok famous, so if it's international, they might have a chance. And then other places are just a bit of a mix-up of different countries. I assume, Bybee, that was largely speech-to-text. Bybee is the worst AI I've ever met. Can we work it out? According to the bookmakers, it's Sweden. I want to go to Eurovision, but they talked about changing the voting system and making it more international. Also, not only you, I'm not sure about it. It was Aruba. She's driving, I think. Speech to text, Sweden winning. No way, maybe. Oh, gotcha, Nightmare, gotcha. Yeah, nothing I did. The Coltana was doing absolutely nothing on Wormwood at all. Like, the ticks were... There were so many ticks that the swings from the Coltana was taking so long, even with the proper setup, that it was just eviscerating it before I even got a chance. Right, that's plenty. That should be enough. I do need to deconstruct this at some point, but I'm not going to do it today. Let's go back up now to the stump and see if I can build my way up, because I want to get this molar. And then we'll do the other stump tomorrow. I can't believe I've left this long. This long. Yeah, none of your weapons seemed that effective against that amount of enemies. Yeah, it was ludicrous. If it was on any other difficulty, I think I could have swatted it like a fly, but like this. There were so many ticks that if I got perfect hits with the fully upgraded Coltana, I still wouldn't have been able to kill them fast enough, right? The spicy staff wasn't killing them fast enough. The fuck was that noise? Oh, it's 2 Black Ox beetles. That speech to text is so much better in other apps. Holy shit, that's a lot of enemies. Ah! Run. I'm getting the molar on this stump if it kills me. I'm kind of interested to just how much easier it would be if I dropped the difficulty. Last wave was absurdly messy, yeah. I'm jealous that you could even kill the fucking thing. I just had to avoid it. You're trying to aggro the whole yard. Apparently, I can't get safe. Has it been a best of yet for last month? There hasn't, Alcarion. No, because for various reasons, this one's going to be slightly... Well, it's not even that late, is it? But it's going to be later, this one, Alcarion. You'll see it. My tactic now is to talk at the end of every month. At the end of the marbles on release day, so everybody's there to see it. I wonder if I should have used other... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll let you all know, but it's going to be later. Shake, welcome to the stream. Right, work laptop off. What are we up to? Collecting dandelions, killing earwigs, and earwigs? Why is there no earwigs in this? That's another thing there isn't in this game, Shake. Although last time I sat here and... So 2 weeks ago, I said, do you know what there isn't in this game? Wasps. 2 days later, the wasp update. And I wish I hadn't fucking said it, so maybe we don't want earwigs. Shake, welcome to the stream. Congratulations on knocking us. An earwig, Google it. It's like, you probably call them something different in other territories, but in the UK, they're like a little sort of long thing with a like forked tail, and they've got like crab-like pincers on the front. They're not that big, but fucking hell, they're annoying. Given the absolute state of the garden, I'm surprised there aren't rats. That would be an interesting last boss. Right, I'm cheesing this. Valheim community be damned. Sweden looks like the Eurovision winner according to the bookmakers, but Norway have gotten TikTok famous, so it depends on the voting. There was a rumour of international voting system, or at least a change, so it might be in Norway's favour. I see. After what the UK did last week, going from one of, if not tied with Germany, for the least popular Eurovision country in history, to just putting a TikTok star in place and if it wasn't for the war, winning the competition. I bet TikTok famous people become the new meta. Because you would, right? If even Britain can win by doing it. Dandelions. Yeah, dandelion tufts, right? You've seen us collect enough dandelions in this game before today. Harry, don't you give me that. So yeah, we don't need reminding that Eurovision's shit. That's kind of the point. But while everybody's crying and bitching about Eurovision, why don't we just go hard on it? When someone TikTok famous wins, they can all theorise on Chinese interference. Yeah, I suppose, yeah. I don't know what it is about that app. I'm not going to sit here and say there's some Chinese conspiracy. Not even nearly. But there is something that feels like... There's something in the design of that thing that feels really predatory, and I don't like... It makes me nervous. Like, I almost don't click... Well, definitely don't click links when I see them. Just a friendly reminder, there we go. Chinese spy ops. The data is given to the CCP. For what purpose? I discussed that in detail in next week's Truth Social postings. There we go. Right, where's this? There's a mauler out this way somewhere, but I think it might be over in that direction. I think I've actually been up here. Are earwigs more sauce? Or do we just spend less time playing in the dirt as adults? More scarce? Maybe. I don't think I've seen... Yeah, do you know... Well, obviously I worked as a landscaper for a decade, Shake, and I don't recall seeing an earwig since I was a babe. Justin Bieber started off as a YouTube star, so like you said, new meta will be TikTok. Yeah, I suppose. Trouble is with Justin Bieber, though, is Usher picked him up very quickly, right? And he went from a YouTube star to a mainstream star overnight. It was just a place he got sourced from, but his rise was very much standard, I suppose. The government knows I like boobs now because of TikTok. I've been had. Secret's out, Chris, man. I thought you were a very sort of button-down kind of guy. Right, are you up here? Think of the moths in this game. I think they look and sound adorable. They do, and that's the problem. It makes it hard to kill them, right? Same with bees. Right, give me this molar. I don't know how I was supposed to get up here without it, but... I'm not fighting this moth unless I absolutely have to. I love the moths in this. Listen, I'll go up. Well, can you hear it now? So adorable. There they are. They've turned what is an ugly sort of creature in real life into quite a... Oh, listen it. Look. Because moths are kind of miserable things, aren't they? Little zombie butterflies. That one looks dead, though. It looks drunk. You alright, pal? That really looks like hangovers, doesn't it, kitten, right? It's like it's snoring. Do I need moth fuzz for anything? I don't. Let's leave it, shall we? I got what I came for. Alright, I believe that's everything on here, so let's go and see if I can climb this side as well. What time is it? 4:15. Do I have a bedroll anywhere? Oh, there's Rally Point Auger, isn't there, over by the... Let's go. Yeah, the little goth butterflies, yeah. Dusty, very dusty. We've all had our fair share of moth dust. Well, could Discord tell me moths aren't cute again? If they all looked like that, kitten, I'd agree. Yeah, that's true. It's true, actually, Shake. But we've had this discussion recently as well, right? Where when we were kids, Shake, how far did you have to drive in summer in the car until the entire windscreen was completely coated in insects? And now you can do 100 miles and not even see one. Venezuelan poodle moth. Amalgamation of other kinds of moths. Yeah. I can buy it, I believe it. It certainly looks that way. Right, Rally Point Auger, let's go sleep. So I want to climb this stump by day because it's a bit annoying having a torch in my offhand. You ever wonder about the utility of products like TikTok? And I mean from an environmental standpoint. So here we have the system that films snippets of dances and special effects of people opening peanut butter jars. That sounds good. Those videos are stored on servers that require natural resources to make and ship and install. They need energy to keep them cool. Then when they're broken, they're thrown away. And for what? It all seems a bit pointless. But everything I'm doing right now is pointless. Every book written, you could argue, if it's just for entertainment purposes, is pointless. Every TV show made is pointless. You could say the entire entertainment industry is pointless at that point, right? I suppose ad revenue, yeah. Still, I kind of... It does feel a bit frivolous.
Hey.
Hello, Chris Man.
Hey, Stubbler.
Hello, I'm here, Chris Man. Hello.
You're a Venezuelan poodle moth.
I aren't. Bite, Chris Man, bite you wallet. He's good, he's fine.
Tastes good.
Thank you, Chris Man, for the bits. And I'm not, for the record. It just seems to me that TikTok is such lowbrow entertainment, so much less than newspapers or books. But I think one of the biggest problems with the modern day is that people use the newspaper as entertainment, when it very much shouldn't be. The news should never be entertainment. If you're reading the news for something to do instead of for actually the purpose of being informed or keeping abreast of something, then that's not good. I was about to say we're watching one of the most popular ways to waste time, but it's pretty fun doing it. It is. I think it's an existential thing, right? People need this kind of shit. Maybe not this shit. This is significantly worse. Video games in moderation are really the truth. Yeah, I don't know. I just think TikTok's for a generation that we aren't part of, right? I've been here watching the stream for 17 years now, so I can confirm it's alright, I guess. True. Right, it seems like we might be dealing with wasps on my journey up the stump. Is that a nest?
Let's see what's around here.
There's so many wasps up here. I should have explored this before. Video games in excessively disgusting amounts of is fun too. A few shower skips could make it happen. Video games in excessively disgusting amounts. Well said, Chaz. I'm sure we all support this message. Right, I don't actually know if there's any molars up here. But this is one area that I really haven't explored to its full, so I'm going to make sure to try and do so. Just clear the area. Two dead. Ow! Yeah, I don't know why ticks do so much damage. I'm going to avoid using a smoothie because I'm going to need them. I guess it's just how I categorise it. To me, products like TikTok or Facebook are so much like those cheap, useless plastic toys that you get in party favours from those 25-cent vending machines. I don't think I'm the right person to talk about this because I would just go on an enormous rant about all websites that don't have a bottom, and I don't think that's going to be helpful because I've done it a million times, and yeah, I have my rather whisky way of getting too hard to reach wasp nests. Probably better deal with other safer means. On this difficulty, yeah, the drones. The drones in this are, I think, broken difficult on war mode. Awful. You have to just beat through the heel, and it's like, I'm sure there's a way to interrupt it, but if there is, don't tell me whether there is or there isn't, and please don't tell me what it is. But yeah. Right, I think this is a good way to get up the first part. Tiger mosquitoes seem cute in comparison to wasps. Especially because you can bring them out of the air now. That's a cool change. Ow. If I just aggroed a third one. Ow. Stun, stun, stun. Get up. And die to poison. Woo! It's no smoothie run's fucking brutal. Oh, I see, Gwynplaine. And risky ways of getting hard. Right, so there's definitely raw science up here. But there's also wasps, which I'd rather not fight. But I did bring plenty of mushroom stuff. That sounds like a wasp coming really close. I don't want to just sit and drink smoothies all day. Okay, good. Can I make that jump yet? No, I would. I might just build all the way up. On a scale of 1 to incredibly cheesy being 100, and 1 being fine, if I just built my way all up to the top with mushroom bricks, where would it rank? I almost want this to be repeatable as well, so that's going to be hard to do. So that gets me up to here. Can I get up to there? Yes. To here, then into here. This feels like progress. Should probably be in third person for this. Can I get up there? Yeah. So many wasps. I think there's a moth up here as well somewhere. Good. Let's put that away as well. And that. What time is it? Have I got time for this? Yeah. 23 minutes. No. 23 minutes past. That was a mistake, but I'll fix it. No! Okay. Whew. I thought I'd fallen really far then. So I was jumping up onto here, right? And then I've blocked off what I was jumping onto before. Genius. I know. I feel like I've earned a bit of credit in the bank, though, in terms of playing this game the hard way. I'm sure they'll let me go. I'm sure they will understand. Although this does feel a bit like I'm taking a... You stay there, please. Shit, wrong button. As long as Chris Man doesn't judge me, I'm fine with it. This is bullshit. It's mostly bullshit because I should have done this a long time ago. I hope you judge me favourably, Crispin. I'm making such a mess. Right, where are we up to now? Quite high up, actually. Raw science. What else is there? Something else is up here. And I didn't activate the bandage. It is crisp. I'm partially sure I'm not meant to be up here, but there is raw science and stuff here, so... It's just wasps too, and I really don't want to fight anything up here. But then there's like splinters and stuff, look. There's a wasp up here. Not a wasp, a moth up here somewhere as well. Look, it looks like there's there's places to go. Yeah, it does. I've actually walked past multiple stumps like this in real life recently as well, and it's made me realise just how sort of accurate this is. Even with the, like, table mushrooms or whatever they're called. Is that a nest down there? Oh, that might be stuck. There's like a churchyard here that we walk through regularly. And there's a stump in it that looks identical to this. Right, I'm going to go down to that mushroom. Where is that raw science? It feels like it's in a particularly difficult place to reach, wherever it is. Another body kitten, yeah? You and your ways. Body. Well, if it was a police officer you killed, then it might be Bobby as well. See, this looks like I'm supposed to climb it, right? Every stretch. I could probably make this jump, but I don't want to because I'm nervous and Christman's going to judge me anyway. Yeah, I'm supposed to be up here, it feels like. Or did I just come up here? I don't know. It doesn't feel... This game... I'm excited, can you tell? This game does a good job of making... There's some places that require it to feel familiar so that you can get a sense of scale. But there are some places like this where when you're exploring it at this scale, it just looks like an alien wasteland, even though it's something we're all familiar with. And that's something the game does well. See, there's a molar here somewhere. Somewhere I'm closer to it now than I am anywhere else. When I go over here, it fades. So is it down here somewhere, maybe? No. Is it below? Where is this molar? There, look. Nearly cracked my fingers, Mina, but I didn't, just for the record. Good shit. Good shit. You can turn the depth of field off in this game. You mean the depth of field blur? So you can't do that on Xbox, no? I see, I see. That's a shame. Alright, and there's raw science in this direction too. Where? You can reduce it but not turn it off. Yeah, I've toyed with it a few times. So if you look at the oak tree, everybody, this is what we're referring to. You see how it sort of blurs in and out depending on whether it's in the peripheral vision or not. I think it's vital for the sense of scale, but you can actually turn it off. See, I have it high because I like it so much. Like, it's still... I guess it's more just things in the distance. You have to hold to focus on it. It's a bad example being in here. But I actually think it looks so much better with it on high. I think it helps... Because I think it's one of the tricks that this game uses. What am I doing here? Depth of field blur. It's one of the tricks this game uses to make things that aren't in the distance feel like they're in the distance. I think it makes the map look really... Like fog in games. Where is this raw science? I'm at a loss for where this raw science is. I might have to build my way back up, if it'll let me. That's definitely one thing in the GTA remix, right? Have they patched in some fog cheeky, by the way, to the definitive editions? I suppose you aren't playing them, are you? You're playing the other ones. In them new GTA San Andreas, Vice City, and GTA 3 upgrades, they removed a lot of that stuff for the sake of just pure visual quality, and it looked terrible. Does it look good now? Yeah. So they put depth of field in, and it looks pretty good. And they did add in fog, yeah. Oh, properly implemented depth of field is actually good. Sorry, yeah. And they did implement fog in GTA. Yeah, I actually really... I like it. Yeah. Right, I don't know where that raw science is. It's up there somewhere. It's in among all of this mess. Wait, there's a molar down here. What the fuck? Have they added it? I actually think they added in a bunch of new molars. Is it in the... It might be in the lab, actually. I'm going for it. If there's a new molar, I'm having it. The removal of the fog broke the illusion of the map site. Yeah, it was terrible on San Andreas. Especially when you were flying. I think I hit the bloom from using the headlamp. Yeah, it's a bit tricky. I actually stopped using it because there was a graphical issue with the... Hang on a minute, I need these dead so I can... That one should die. Spread the poison around on these two. Is that a third one joined in? It is. One of those should die shortly there. That's a fourth one. Fifth one. One of them's really loaded with poison and should die. Good. Load him up. Accidentally well-timed perfect block. Top of a hill or something, you can see all the cities. Everywhere you are, you can see. Look, that shadow. That's a wasp. You can see Mount Chiliad, can't you, from literally anywhere on the map, and it just looks like a little, tiny little hill instead of a mountain. The tick sword. Yeah, I've not made that actually. Again,
No
don't tell
women
me if it's
crime, but
good or not, or bad or whatever. I'll work it out. So where's this? I think they added a bunch of molars, so it probably makes sense coming here. Can I actually get into... Wait, how is that closed? Oh, it's not. Fuck. Alright, do we go in here? I've been in here all once, historically. Let me just confirm it's not out here somewhere. When I walk away from that, it gets stronger. Maybe it's in the rear exit for the lab. Is there a molar in here anywhere? No. It's getting weaker the further down I get. So this is a lab that's not really that fleshed out. I hate this lab with a passion. The jumping puzzles in this are tough. But it's the only place in the game that has them. So we'll stop talking about rear exits. Chris, man. I don't get the reference. Oh, it's there! Fucking hell, I was about to do quadruple backflips to look for it. Sorry, mate. Ah, not ticks. Easy. Right, where is it? I've got a load of teeth today. This is the way. I hate this lad with a passion. He should have got a lurcher. Hello? Okay. Welcome to the new followers, by the way. I don't have alerts on for followers specifically, so lurkers can lurk, but I see you all. It looks like I'll carry on. I won't be going in there, at least. Alright. There's just a load of raw science and stuff. I can't actually think of a place. Unless maybe I build up in this direction. Hello? You're not supreme, are you? Brill. Sturdy. As I welcome to the stream. What do you think about this game is how the wolf spiders should have sent us running all the way back to our base, and now we completely ignore it. True. Wolf spiders were absolute fucking... At the start of this playthrough, wolf spiders would one-shot me, and any base I built, they would chew through in half a second. Whereas now, they're just something I'm bored of farming. It's mad. Azar, welcome to the stream as well. Good morning. Crazy Lady, welcome to the stream. Good, was getting some anxiety just thinking about that lab. Yeah, it's a fucker, that one. What are you? This stuff. Right, I need to kill these because I need to plan my way up. Preferably without getting hit or wasting a smoothie. This is the stump in the upper yard. I'm just trying to fully explore areas I've not done before we make the push for endgame. One piece slipped down. He's one piece. You're all supposed to be wearing waterproof leotards when you watch the stream. I know Chris Man is under his robes. Right, hang on, stretch. I've only got 20 minutes left. Trim, are you here? Everybody now, go to Discord, @Trim, the 28 news emote for me. 28 news. Because Tremette is with baby. What the hell are you? You are what I think you are you? Is that just a massive clay deposit? I thought it was fucking whetstone for a second. Only trying to do the haze lab. I strongly recommend avoiding spoilers if you can, Crazy Lady. That's the spirit, everybody. I see you. We need a fucking update from them nerds. She's about to drop, as they say. Right, I just want to get on this section of the stump. That's all I care about now. We've had a good day today, so if I can finish in the final 20 minutes of the stream. You don't mind seeing endgame stuff to make sure it's excited to get there. Fuck off. Okay, that was a waste. Right, how do I get out with this without having to use a smoothie? She's been nursing that shit for a while. It's going to be an absolute clanger when it drops. Ow! Okay, how am I going to do this without using a fucking smoothie? One of them dies. They both might die here. Okay, bandage taken. I don't want to waste smoothies. I have to try and collect some resources. I only have the means now to collect lots of clay. Clay's what you always farm, right? Alright. How do I'm going to get as high as I can on this side of the stump. And then we're going to start building our way up. Just so I can say I've seen the top. Just in case there's a molar that's out of reach or something like that. I know that building is not the way. I know there is an easier way up. But time is of the essence. But I can't be bothered. And you guys, it's up to you now to let me know if Trim or Trimette respond. The Minecraft strat, yeah. It works. This playthrough is going to last for 2 years unless I start utilising daft stuff like this. My principles are going to end up killing the programming for 2023 on this channel. You know what? We're going for it. Can I actually just... You can. So go like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Wait. That, like that. Meanwhile, Obsidian, hurry up with that new content pack. He's almost done. I'm fucked. Straight fucked. If I can kill a wasp without moving, without healing... Oh shit, the fucking rest of the family's turned up. And the drone's healing it. Not happening. Not happening. Not happening. No. Axe. Bye. Oh. It's fair to say I deserved that. I just want to get on the stump. Is it too much to ask? Why did I have my hammer out when I died? Alright, where's my bag?
Doomhaus chopped chicky giggle.
Where is my bag? There. 140 centimetres away. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All's right in the world today. And there's another molar here. Where's that one? Let me mark this. Fuck this game. Alright, maybe I shouldn't be cheesing things that much. Maybe I got what I deserve there for trying to build my way up instead of just braving it like a true hero. Just exploring what's up there, Chaz. It's the one area of the game I've not been to, and there's a lot of milk molars and stuff that I should probably make efforts to get. I just had it on the list as one thing to do, but I didn't expect to kill the Black Widows so handily this morning, at the start of today's stream. Right. Let me sleep at that bedroll, and then I'll go looking into this next molar. What are we doing tomorrow? Let me have a check. Tomorrow, then... Tomorrow's task is to explore the stump, or to continue exploring the stump, but then... We're having our first try, ladies and gentlemen, at the Wasp Queen. We'll do our first pull and explore whether or not I'm capable of not getting shit on by that thing. First off, I'm going to sleep down here. Oh, so up there is where Tully stashed his porn collection. I'm going to sleep until morning. Cheeky, thank you for the bits and the kind words. I've got 11 minutes of the stream left, so let's see if I can get this molar at least. I think they added a few, because they've added a health upgrade, so I wouldn't be surprised if they added a few molars too. I didn't need to do that, I was supposed to...
Getting stumped.
I'm not picky.
Hello, Lundios. It would appear I am. Hardcore. Damn it. Lundios, thank you for the bit. Someone looking for the stream.
Tastes good.
I'm surprised it's taken someone so long to say it. There had to be one. Thank you for the bits. Welcome to the stream. 10 minutes. I'm going to refill my water barrel. That bucket thing. And we're going up. I must not allow myself to get flustered. So, somewhere here, my scanner picks up a molar. Now it's either above me or below me. I don't think it's in this direction. If I go that way, it disappears. If I go that way, it disappears. If I go this way, it disappears. Is it in this direction? Or does it also... Nope, it looks like it might be in this direction. It's there! These might have always been here for the... You know... These might have been the final two I needed. Okay, good. So I've got 3 and 3 now. And I'm also being attracted every tick below me too. I don't know whether to do like a full lap of underneath here or what. Just to see if my scanner picks anything up. But I'm going to have to think of a way of getting up and on top of this stump. Because there's probably something up there that I need. Oh, the wasps! I've just thought, maybe I should be going in this lab to look for statues. Maybe I have a run through of this lab just to check for statues. As much as I don't want to, because it's a really complex jump puzzle. I suppose I'm going to have to check it at some point, right? Right, so it's been a good day for molars as well as anything else. We've got 3 normal and 3 mega that I didn't have before, and I think I was only missing 1 before the updates came out. I don't know how many more there is. I assume 5 because there's a new... In fact, there's multiple. There might be 10 new molars, I don't know. But the area I need to get to is like up there somewhere. With my attempt at going around the back obviously got shit on by wasps. I wonder if bringing bounce pads or anything might help. I used to hear when I was climbing in this area a moth. But I don't know if they've removed the moth.
Let's see what's around here.
It's such a difficult place to navigate, though. They would almost benefit me to build like a big tower in the middle that went all the way up to sort of the higher reaches of the stump. And then I can sort of go from there. I am happy with today's haul, though. Especially the Black Widow kills. Cardi, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. It's just difficult, this stump, because it's hard to know whether you've fully explored it, because once you're up there in, like, the rafters of the whole thing. A stump tower, yeah, imagine. Did Trebet respond? What did she say? Still fat. Alright, I assume no movement then. Oh, I'm so excited. How often during the streams and stuff do we spam that emote? Is she referring to her or Trim's still fat? But she's also still with baby. It must be like equal parts frustrating and exciting. That. Can you imagine? Well, I guess there's a lot of you here that know, right? Those of you that have kids. The idea that something unbelievably life-changing is about to happen any minute, but you don't know when. So every time you go to the toilet, it might happen, or every time you put the kettle on or whatever, you think, oh, there might not be any point, we might be going shortly. She's due yesterday, Cardi, so... Or yesterday was the soft due date, so... Any time now, really. Alright, I'm going to head back. I still don't feel entirely confident that I've fully explored this. So... We'll have to come back. At some point. Maybe we do a little bit of exploration on the stump tomorrow, or I'll plan some build out or whatever. Or while I'm filtering best of clips or something, I'll get started on a stump tower, as Elclerio calls it. Yeah, she's due any time now. That's why we've been spamming Trim in Discord for it. But that is going to be it for today. I'm going to make my way home. I'm going to repair everything and make some new bandages and get sorted. And then that's going to call the stream for today. That Black Widow shit really fell quick. I was happy about that. Which means the rest of the playthrough, all I have to do now is fully explore the stump, do the Wasp Queen. That's tomorrow's job. Chazlift. The mutation hunt, which I'm going to try and explore a way to unlock all of the mutations I've not got yet. How, I don't know. One, I think, is an unarmed talent, because I've not done that yet. It's the only, like, weapon one. Look for a sour one, etc. Then there is a new infected boss. We found the location for it, but I don't know what it is or how to summon it, so we'll investigate that going forward. Quick blast through of all labs to get as many collectibles as possible. Kill Wayne and do the end game. So there's a lot left to do, but not a lot left to do. Oh, you meant to write Strump Tower, I see. And Chrisman just beat you to the joke ahead of time. Easy Green, welcome to the stream. If yesterday was the soft due date, does that mean today is the spiky one? It depends how well Trim behaves, I think, Easy Green. Easy Green, welcome to the stream. Cardi, welcome to the stream.
I believe!
As Greens, I'm not contractually obliged to welcome either of you, but I'm going to do it anyway. Right, so there is all of the above left to do. Then it's a quick death in state... I need to get that raw science as well. Then it's a quick death in state of decay. I'm going to start lethal. A playthrough on lethal, and when I wipe with a couple of days grace period just to make sure I can get started. Then it's off to My Summer Car. Then when My Summer Car's finished, Stubbler will make his return. Ugh. Oh, Max, that was terrible. Not contractually advised. Not contractually advised while we wait for contractions. True. But inside the contraction. Cool. Right. Well, that's going to do it.
Lemon crime, but better than nothing.
Drop off all the shit that I collected while I was out there. I will also repair you, repair you, repair you, repair you. Scrap you, because you're not going to be useful for even half a jump. I'm going to put this stuff away. Then we'll go and stand by. We'll go get sat in the couch and turn the fucking stream off, shall we? Is there anything I need to do while I'm on? Not really, right? I think we're good. Pretty good. I think you need another entrance to the base. Might need another 3 days of building to rearrange and add steps for when your zipline jump is garbage. Just create an enormous, like, circular landing pad around just in case I fuck it up. Alright, this is a very, very important thing we're going to do at the end of the stream, everybody. I really need you to focus on this, because this is important for the quality of the ending.
Has anyone ever told you that you look like a megamolar?
I do look like a big gold mega molar og. Strump Tower, right? Olga, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. Right, this is very important. Do I finish the stream in the hot tub, in the armchair, or on the couch? Olga says hot tub. Roger that. Wait, what did I just see? Customize. Oh, it's the light underneath. Hot tub, is that even a question? I just feel like hot tub's the very generic answer. Do you want to see your lousy boots on the couch? Do you want to see them in the hot tub, Olga? Trudy, not now. Thank you all for joining, everybody. That is where I'm going to say goodbye. Tomorrow's stream, then, I'm going to pull the Wasp Queen and see what happens. But for now, thank you very much. I'll see you all then. I appreciate everybody's bits, hosts, raids, subs, and everything. As always, thank you all for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Considering you have everything on anyway, it feels like that's not that much of a big deal. This is true. Chavier, nothing chavier than a hot tub. It's actually a whirlpool jacuzzi. Crispman with the details. Thank you all. I'll see you tomorrow for the Wasp Queen first pull. But for now, cats, I'm not reading it myself, but it's there. I'm getting out of here. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Never go. I feel like this quiet period's enough of a... We need a gap, right? Between marbles and... Right. Speaking of marbles, everybody in the Doomhaus Discord, sit comfortable and stay a while, why don't you? Alright. As you all know, the Doomhaus Discord assigns you a colour, either green or orange, when you join. The greens and oranges compete at the end of every stream to determine which randomly assigned team is the best. And we all know, as an orange myself, that it is an orange, because the current score is orange 91 points to green 58. If you'd like to win a point for your team, then you must simply type the password. I will give you a marble if and only if you're in the Discord. And then if your marble wins, you win the point for your team. And you can tell who won the point for the team because they have the single golden name in Discord. And the person of the Century of the Day title that comes with it. Current leaderboard has Tagslack in the lead on 10 points, Satan in second on 7, and Bybeat, Cats and Lundios tied on third. Tagslack is 3 points ahead. Ugh. If you would like a marble for today, you must simply type the password, and the password is Stump. Go. What's blurry? Should we play a custom map today? A community map? Do you fancy it? They're usually a bit shit, but I feel like we roll the dice and play a community map. What do you think? Shouldn't have asked a question while you're all putting the password in. That was foolish. Lundio says yes, he says. Last time we did that, we were here until 10. I mean, you want to do it? You want to do it? Right, we've got Drecker looking for his first point. On Eurovision week, by the way, we're going to be handing out countries on Friday. Drecker is in for the Greens, looking for his first ever point, or a chance of qualifying for Eurovision. Kitten for the Oranges, in. Drecker in for the Greens. Auger in for the Greens. Satan in there for the Oranges. Tagslack, welcome to the stream. How's Germany for the Greens? Cats, welcome to the stream. How's Germany for the Greens? Metrobolic, welcome to the stream. For the Oranges. Mina for the Oranges. Harry for the Greens. Lundios for the Greens. Gwynblade for the Greens. Cardi for the Greens. Alright, press 1 to play a default map, press 2 to play a custom one. Cardi for the Greens. 1 for default, 2 for custom. Cheeky for the Oranges. Alcarion for the Oranges. Scotty for the Greens. Easy Green for the Greens. Bybeat for the Oranges. Chaz for the Greens. Chris Man My Love for his first point for the Oranges. Is that everybody? Shake for the Oranges. Did I say Tagslack for the Greens? I might have done. If you hear me say that, don't worry, it's just me confused at all the names. How's Germany mean? Alright, so everybody unanimously has voted for custom maps. They're usually shit, so let's roll the dice, shall we? We've got Drecker, Kitten, Auger, Satan, Tagslack, Cats, Metrobolic, Mina, Harry, Lundios, Gwynblade, Cardi, Cheeky, Alcarion, Scotty, Easy Green, Bybeat, Chaz, Chrisman, Shake, and Mindright. 10 oranges, 11 greens. That's pretty balanced. Tagslack, I'm changing you to an orange. Your traitorship is always appreciated, Tagslack. Right, first person to pick a number if you want to pick the level. Go. Right, we've got 10. Trim is in for the greens. Alright, Trim. I think I get the win by default for that. Trim is in for the greens. Right, we're going on community maps then, if you are all unanimously voted for it. First person to pick a number was Auger between 1 and 10, so we press the random button 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. The level is Raw Secure Sparkles. 5 minutes and 44 second average time. 86% elimination rate. Rating 0%. It was 22, right? Was it 22? Can anybody remember if it was 22? Raw Secure Sparkles. Hang on. 22. Community maps. Alright. This sounds like a shit level. This is a custom map, if anybody's... So, blame Drecker, Auger, Lundios, Metrobolic, Gwynblade, Cheeky, Cardi, and Kitten for picking a custom map. Darth Mashes, Raw Secure Sparkles. Best of luck, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Anybody else watch that glitzy thing with the old guy and the jewellery? We'll fix it. Oh, this looks like an early lead for Bybee, who's skipping all of the level. The captain must take the blame of everybody on the ship. It's all on you. All right, Metrobolic's got a good lead here for the oranges. Chaz in second place for the greens. This is a long level, apparently, so buckle up, everybody. Alkarion in third place for the oranges. Chaz for the greens. Kitten's here. Lundios is here. Katz is here. Haigsy, Martin, or 12 are not here for this, so all of you on 2 points. You should be all right for Eurovision. Because you picked the specific one, this is true. Okay, can Metrobolic survive the first major obstacle? Some flashy laser bullshit. He can. Everybody seems to be able to. Absolutely no issues with it whatsoever. And Metrobolic immediately hits trouble. Can Alkarion vault over all of this bullshit? He can't. Kitten vaulted off the level. Orca's down. Scotty's down. Kitten's down. Alright, Lundios and Mina for the greens and oranges respectively now take first and second place. That's not a spinner, it's a fucking... I don't know what that is. Electric eel. Lundios is out early for the greens though. Mina, can you catch him? Lundios goes on the left-hand path. Looks to be a lot longer, but Mina is chasing him. Shake in third. Shake's got a very, very high victory rate for the small amount of marbles he joins. Can he do it again today? I can't tell who's all on the level, but Lundios, what a drop from Lundios. This looks effortless. I'm going to watch Mina, who's the only person with a chance to overtake him, and see if we can keep Lundios on screen. Lundios has been trapped by the bullshit. I like this texture, by the way. Is Mina going to get round? Mina, no! Fuck, Lundios has been released early. Shake might be able to get there, though. Mina has got round. Can Shake get through? He can. Lundios for the greens, chased by 2 oranges. Everybody else is on the thing before. Tagslack gets straight through. This is good. Shake, Lundios and Mina gone on the left-hand side. Tagslack's gone on the right. Cheeky's here for the orange. So orange. Lundios is the only green that has a chance here. He is absolutely beset by oranges. Everybody's going backwards. Shake's got the most forward momentum though. Oh god, here comes Tagslack from nowhere. Is this where Shake does as Shake does? And clinches his another win on the very rare chance he gets to join for marbles. Tagslack's out. Lundios did get out. Mina has fallen behind, but it's now 2 oranges in the lead with a green in third. What the fuck is that thing? This level did say it's got an 86% kill rate on it. It's not a bad level, actually. They're not usually this good. Does Shake get straight through that spinner? What a fucking run through that spinner by Shake. Although Lundios did get a good one. Tagslack actually made it out as well. Mina might make up some ground. Shake got shot to the side. Avoids that obstacle. Shake is unbelievable when it comes to marbles. You saw him get Brazil in the World Cup, right? What the hell is this? Hey, this is quite cool. You see, we get to see a lot of the new, assets, look. Interesting. You better get down here early if you want to be part of the first wave. You're going to miss your wave. Oh, Mindrite missed it. Chrisman missed it. Yeah, this is pretty good. It's mostly because it's all the new assets, right? This is really going to shake up the lead. Where's the drop? I assume it's coming soon, so they all get ejected into this toilet. Okay. Okay, Shake did actually get the drop. How did Shake manage that, look? Although Mina might have just got a better exit than Shake did. Easy Green looking for his first point of the year. Mina got straight through that obstacle. No, she didn't. She's still in it. Tagslack's gone right. Gwynblade and Easy Green here. Chaz has got a good run. I think Chaz might put him in the lead. He does. Chaz in the lead coming up to the final sections of the level. Mina's there, though. Alkarion has been eaten by something. I heard it, but I didn't see it. Gwynblade, what a racing line. Chaz has fallen back. All 4 of the front 4 fall off. Can Easy Green make it through this obstacle? Cheeky's here. Played a lot of racing games, and who else but Shake makes it through. Easy Green has fallen. Shake is the only person. Tell you, Shake's just... he's unbeatable when it comes to marbles. Mindright's here as well. Bybee, Harry. Harry is the only person that can challenge him. He's on the edge of his seat here, is Shake. Shake's... Bybeat's out. The oranges have already won. It's Shake or Mindright. If Shake or Mindright fall off this level, we have to go again. He's got ice water in his veins. Yeah, the Oranges might not have only won, but if anybody finishes either Shake or Mindrate, but Shake, like you say, ice in the veins. Look at that. None of this bullshit hurts him. Mindrate gets out ahead. Shake, you've just got to stay on the level, and I'm fairly sure you could... Enjoy the May best of. I'm sure it's going to be shit. Mindrate is your person of the century of the day in what felt like a battle royale towards the end. Mindrate, the only one that survived, by the way. Oh. Victory or DNF, right? That was the options. Mindrate said it before. The first person to complete the track, yeah? Mindrate gets the record on this track in Doomhaus history. Good work, Mindrate. That was a banger of a level. Shake, I'm sure you don't believe in jinxing, but that was an incredible performance. Mindrate for the Oranges is your person of the century of the day. If that is anything to go by, custom levels have got a lot better. Exactly, Cheeky. Maybe they've introduced a bunch of shit since we last played them and they're all good now. I don't know. Alright, Shake, not Shake, sorry. Mindrate, absolute belter of a performance. Mindrate then gets his 4th point of the campaign, pushing him up, of course, to 4. Still 6 points behind Tagslack in the lead. Ludicrous. Right, that's going to do it. 92nd point for the Oranges. Hell of a level. Should we play custom levels for a bit and see if they're any good? I think we do. They banned Chalice from the asset store, and every custom level is good. Speaking of, by the way, brand new season of Fall Guys tomorrow. If you join us in the European evening times, then the more the merrier. Everybody's welcome. We can fit everybody in if you want to play with us. See all the new shit, including, as I say, custom levels. Right, person of the century of the day is Mindrate for the Oranges. Let me go put the crown on Mindrate's head. Where is he? Where is he? I have to take the crown off Dougie's, because the Greens don't deserve it anymore, and put it on the head of Mindrate. There might be a new trim by the next stream, imagine. Right, person of the century of the day is Mindrate. The scores then sit 92 to 58 in favour of the Oranges. I've got windy now. If you'd like to compete in any of this rubbish, there'll be another marbles tomorrow, as there always is every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, as well as a bit of stream races at the end of the week on the Friday's stream for a bonus point. Thank you all for being here today. I like that stream, it's good. It's a good game. This one's a good game. Chris, man, I can't calm down. I just watched one of the tensest marbles in history. Right, see you tomorrow for more Grounded. I appreciate everybody being here for the Black Widow kills and everything. As always, I appreciate you just simply spending your time in this godforsaken shithole. Chris Man is right. I should probably calm down. If you're staying on the platform, Alcarion's live right now. Click his name right there. Give him a follow. Go watch him to calm down if you can. But without further ado, I'm going to say, somebody think of a final word for me as I say thank you all for the bits, the hosts, the subs, the raids and everything. But Alcarion, Chrisman, Augur, Cheeky, Shake, Easy Green, Kitten, Drecker, Satan, Mindrate, Harry and everybody else. Thank you all. I love you all. But the final word to choose from here is either Gracious from Mindrate, Custom from Lundios, or Pingus Christ from Chrisman. Hey.